Alright, welcome everyone to today's game of Old School Dungeons& and Dragons. My name is Ian. I'll be your Dungeon Master and your guide into this world of Dungeons& and Dragons. Welcome back
Uh,
everyone. So thank you for joining. We don't have any new players, so we're just gonna get straight into game preparation
Quick
before we start.
question.
You have a question?
Yep.
Okay.
So Valo wants he wants to share the 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 round scene and the card between us, the old guards. How would that work? So like when either of us are on, they can take it.
You just have to trade items. So if he's here, he can trade items with you.
Well, if he said in the party, he allows it between the old guards. I don't know if that's enough.
It's not. He has to be
And
here. So
oh, and can he post it in market that he gave us it? I guess.
I don't look at the market during the week. I don't look at it during the weekends or when we're gaming. So if we're gaming, then I don't look at it. If we're not gaming
Oh,
and I'm not busy, then I might look at it. But
well,
we're
I thought
gaming,
it'd
so
be easier because it's like a party share thing between us old guards. We wouldn't need to keep switching it between uh sheets and stuff.
hmm?
Like I thought it'd be easier because it's only shared between us old guards. There's no reason to like keep switching it. It's just I guess you would write on the sheet length or something.
It would be very hard to keep track of all of it and where it went if we don't actually write it down, right? Or we don't discuss
Okay,
it. Then there might be
that's
disagreements, right? Like I never took that, or I took this, or where did my card go? You know?
well, it's only between the old guards. That's why I said it's easier for that. We're all like, really trusted between each other.
Sure, you might. Yeah, you might trust each other. You still have to trade those items though.
Okay, that's fine. It's
Just
it's just
because you guys play
logic
with each
how it
other
works.
every now and then, I can't allow your character to take items from that player's character sheet without him being here.
Okay,
It would not
that's
be
fine.
fair, right? Because he's not playing for
I
one
mean,
thing, right?
yeah, but I said he's gonna lend us it. He said he's gonna lend us it.
If he's here, he can lend it to you.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah. Otherwise, things get too complicated if we include outside of game stuff, right? What matters is who's here. So we don't discuss things outside of this. So if there's new players and we talk about things outside of this, it just gets really confusing. So we only talk about things, or the only people who get to participate in what happens are those who show up. So, all right. Uh, if that's it for questions, we're gonna get
Yeah, that's
into game
it.
preparations. Okay, so who here needs a new character? No one? Okay, let's see. Was was Des gonna play with us?
I thought he is.
Oh, hey, Bilal.
Yeah, hello. If you're not participating, you can't really lend us the card, sadly. How it works, I guess.
Yeah, it's never worked like that. We don't do that here. Let's see. Alright, we're just gonna go down the list and prepare all your characters. Let's
We
see.
need the money,
It doesn't
please.
matter if I divided your treasure after the end of last night either, because either way, you don't get paid until you show up to play again, right? So, yeah, you're gonna get paid right now, right? But,
Okay.
let's see.
Uh, just to make it easier, though, Valo is gonna send me 17 silvers out of his share.
All right. The only person I
Yeah.
didn't give a share to is the character Michael yesterday.
That's fine.
Glow is also gonna give me money.
Yeah, so Velo's gonna give both of us money, so just to make it easier, you can just practice from his share.
Okay, so after last week, you lost 20 feet of rope, it says. You lost 2 torches, and you gained 116 silver pieces.
Yeah, plus 17 again, Velo's share.
What do you
He
mean?
he wrote that down in market yesterday, and he wanted to, but you had to go. So
Alright then. Let's see. Let me do the math. You know what's weird? After high school, I was actually going to college for exterior science, kind of, and to be an accountant. So sometimes I feel like I'm like I have like I've been doing accounting work kind of while playing D&D because
It's
it's not as
practice, man.
complicated, but
Paying off.
it is
Yeah,
annoying
it
as
is.
fuck. So
Yep. Yeah, I took 2 years of accounting back in the day.
yeah, statistics, math. I took those math classes. That's about it, and then I dropped out.
What do you do right
Yeah.
now again?
Right now I'm in the military, so I'm not in college right now. But I'm
Which
probably gonna.
branch, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm in the Marines.
Nice.
Yeah,
Semper Fi.
Fidelis. I only got two
I
years
should
left.
be I should be sitting at 137 silvers.
You're not re-enlisting again?
Probably not. Probably gonna get a civilian job right after this and
Ooh,
keep playing D&D.
You're in the Marines in what country?
Uh,
Japan.
I'm in Japan.
Oh,
Wait, this is gonna sound really retarded. You're American though, right?
Yeah, I'm from Minnesota.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so overall silver I should be sitting at 137 because I still had 4 silvers on me.
All right, so you're getting 133 silvers. Okay.
Yep, plus my fourth, 137, and I use it all to XP.
Mm.
Okay. Also, real quick,
Mm.
if you do decide to make trades in the market, when you um record any trades, make sure you record the names of the characters, not the player, because your player's character changes, right? Just moving forward. So if you're gonna send, like, let's say John sends this money to Rick, but pings the player instead, then we don't know which character of Rick was paid, right? If that makes sense, just in case, so there's no confusion.
Mm.
Yep, it makes perfect sense.
They also sent some to Lorenzo.
Yeah, I see it.
He can,
I see it.
okay.
And then, if I looked at it, I usually will thumbs up it. That means I approved of that transaction.
Okay.
But usually I only
I
look at the market during the weekdays when we're not gaming, because that's when I'm not busy. But when we're gaming, I like never look at the chat ever. So I just
okay.
go straight to gaming. Let's see.
I think.
Okay, so if you get 133, add it to your current silver, which is
137 total.
okay. Let me find your sheet first. Hakun. Yeah, 137. How much you want to spend toward XP?
All of it.
Okay, so 137. Let me do the math. What's
Uh,
your
Wisdom
intelligence?
is plus. Intelligence is average.
1. Okay. Cleric bonus is 5. Old guard bonus
And
11. Billet
I've
bonus.
been
Do you have a
I've
map?
been calling. Yeah, I've been mapping too.
Where's your map?
I'll post it in party. This is a map of the dungeon.
Okay. And I did hear you call a few times, so.
Yeah.
Alright, you'll get billet bonus too then. So 16% bonus.
Mhm.
Alright, you're getting 158.
Should let him.
Okay. Looks like you're getting promoted. So, upon arriving, after your last adventure, you've made enough profits, made enough trade, and your character rises to C2. You're no longer an acolyte, you're an adept now. With your level up, first we're going to raise one of your ability scores. Which ability would you like to raise?
Let's see here. I think I wanna fix that dex. I'll reroll it.
Okay, rolling. You want to use the
Mhm.
bot, or am I rolling for you?
You roll.
Alright, you have 12 dexterity now.
Nice.
Thank
Fixed my AC.
If you roll a lower dexterity than the one you have right now, does it keep it, or do
No,
you roll until you get something higher?
no, you don't keep it. It just doesn't get worse.
What a gamble,
You
dude.
just stay at it.
Well, it's good if you have low scores.
Yeah, so this allows, underdogs to easily rise
Yeah,
up.
but what if you get like a 3, dude? Imagine.
If you roll a 3
And it
again,
doesn't
then it stays a
change,
3.
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it was already a 3? Oops, my
If
bad.
you already had a
Yeah.
3, then
Oh,
doesn't
if you
change.
have a 3, you can roll a 3 again? Like, it's the same, it stays? That's so weird.
Yeah, if you get really unlucky, which is unlikely to
Alright,
happen though.
so it looks like Dez is not playing, but you guys do know that I only give the guard roll to people who play, so if Dez questions it, right? I mean, I already gave him already special firms to roll a character, but you don't get the guard roll unless you play, right? So no one
Yep.
is allowed to roll up characters and not play. Let's see.
Eek and I leveled up too.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
still
Hang on,
we'll
leveling
get
up.
to
we'll
it.
get to it.
Thanks though. Let's see.
Yeah,
There's no
my
point in
HP.
rolling up a character if you're not going to play, right?
Forgot.
So that's why we traditionally only roll up characters at the start of a game. So if you show up, you get a roll, right? We'll see.
That's what I messaged him, but I don't think he took it as like real.
Yeah. So we put the players who show up first, right? If you're not here, we don't put you first. So you come,
Level up, level up.
we don't really pay attention to that. All right.
Hit points next.
So yeah, hit points. Would you like a d6 plus 3
Yeah,
or
a d6.
d6? Okay. Rolling. 6.
Nice.
I am I
Wow,
am
You
I
nice.
just,
am
you just
back.
shredded all the luck from me, Ayubi.
10 hit points total.
Alright, you're now the tank of the
Much
party. You
deserved.
going
Alright.
Boomer,
first.
I can roll for you if you want, Boomer. I got you.
Hang on.
Okay,
I'm
next
good.
is gonna be. Is that it for prep for you? You're out of money, so there's nothing else you can do. Do you have any
Yeah,
questions or
yeah.
concerns?
No.
Keep in
I'm
mind, because you're C2 now, you can now cast Divine
Mhm.
Magic, right? So.
Yep.
Alright, Boomer, your next is Lorenzo, C1.
Alright.
And
Mhm.
from last week, looks like you've made a profit of 150 silvers.
Alright.
So adding 150 to Lorenzo's sheet. Let me
Mhm.
find the sheet first.
Okay. Ekin, is there like a bonus if you get your symbol silvered, or is it just like,
It's already silvered.
oh, it's already silvered? Okay.
Alright, so Lorenzo, let's see.
Mhm.
You just have 150. You spending a trade on XP?
Alright. I'll spend 131 on XP.
Okay. Alright, in that case, you have 19 left.
Mhm.
Alright, so your bonus is you're an old guard here, so you get 5%. Your intelligence for your character is
Average 12.
1% bonus. Wisdom is 5% bonus. And billet bonus. Do you have a map?
Yes.
Go ahead and post it. If you guys have maps, by
There's
the
your
way,
map.
and I come to you and you're trying to level up, just post your maps beforehand so I can look at
In
them.
camp.
Is it camp? Okay. Where is it?
There you go. There you go.
Okay, there's a recent map, looks like. That's good.
Mhm.
Alright, so then that's a 1%, but have you been calling?
I did
Leading the
last
party?
time, I believe.
I
He
think I
he did
remember you
call
calling a
a
few
bunch of
times.
times. Yeah, he
Navigating the
did. I
lands
think
or the
too.
dungeon. Okay, very well. So, if you weren't having to be told what to do and you did make party decisions, right? Not just controlling your own character, but moving the party and you were followed. So that's calling, right? I guess. So,
Mhm.
let's see. You should get a 5% bonus then. So,
Okay.
total bonus is going to be 16%. Alright, you get 151 XP.
E level 2.
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright, just enough as well. So, what ability do you want to raise?
I will reroll strength.
Alright, your new strength is 10.
Alright,
Nice.
that's good.
At least it's not minus, just like my
And
dex.
I also get old school adventure ready.
You both do,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah, I do too. Yeah, forgot about that.
Alright.
Sorry.
Okay, so since you level up, you're now an old school adventurer here. But if you want to give that title up, you might get a mercy roll, right? So, let's see. Okay, and then hit points, 1d6,
D6. Yep.
6.
Oh wow.
Oh.
You have 11?
I have
Oh,
11. I have 11
nice.
hit points now.
I have 10 hit points. These clerics are something else, huh?
Alright, that's it for
Alright.
you. Same
How much?
thing, you can cast divine magic now.
I
Alright,
have I have some more I want to.
Hmm?
I'll just buy a sack in there.
A sack?
Mhm.
Okay, that's 1 silver, it carries 20
Sack.
pounds. And only small
Sack.
items.
Perfect. Actually. Okay. Buy a sack and then.
Alright, next is...
Then oh, sorry.
you want more?
Round C with tack and saddlebags.
Alright, it's 9 silver, so you're down to 9. Anything else?
No.
Alright, cool.
That's it.
Alright, next is Bix. Let me make sure you got paid. Welcome back. Let's see. It says your last adventure took place in, I think, wait, that's not it.
In Corn Valley.
Yeah, in Core Valley.
Were you
Trying
playing
to
as
find
Frigrid or Fresno? Fresno.
Fresno. Fragrid is in Gaveron.
Okay, so who are you playing as this week? Are you playing as Fragrant?
Oh, which town are we going to?
I think Conrally.
Okay, then we switch to Fresno.
Is it Fragrant or I forgot? Or is it Fresno?
Fresno's
Fresno.
in Corn Valley.
Fresno's Corn Rally.
Okay, so Fresno's in Conrally. It says his last adventure took place in early December. He made a profit of 9 silvers. Okay, so Fresno, 9 silvers in Conrally. Yep, he is in there. And you've got 11 silvers total then. Would you like to spend it?
Oh, I do?
Mhm.
Yeah. I wanted to see about getting a, hold on. Let me go look at it again. I wanted to see about getting I believe it was a round C. That's the horse, right?
Hmm. Yeah. You can get a fully equipped round shoe with tack and saddlebags, which is riding equipment, and of course bags. It costs 9 silvers total for that. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you're down to 2 silvers. Anything else?
Let me see. Have 2 silvers.
Hmm. And then everyone else, while you're waiting, just get ready on your turn for prep, so you know what you want.
What's the difference between a lantern and a torch?
A lantern, you can wear it at your belt. You can hang it on the end of a torch easier. You can also hood it, right, to block off the light. And you can easily put it out because usually you put a candle in there or oil, so on the wick. So versus a torch is an open flame, right? But lanterns, of course, are a
Yeah.
lot dimmer than a torch. You can't see as far for sure.
Alrighty. Uh, they said that they didn't block off the. Wait, no, this is the other place. Yeah, this Corner Alley has the castle, right, where there's that
Yeah.
hole at the
Right.
entrance.
The hole's
Did we
covered.
get logs for that
Yep.
yet?
It's done. It's covered.
We did. We already
Okay.
did.
I think I'll just save my 2 silvers for now.
Way to go. Alright, Caden, and it's Arlen. Let's look over your profits from the last time you adventured. It looks like your last adventure took place in, not December. It might have been November. Hmm. Yep, it was early November of year 13. Arlen made a profit of 2 silvers and lost 6
Let's
arrows.
go. Oh, I thought I gathered some of them back.
Oh
Okay,
wait,
no, that's fine.
did you? Was it plus 6 arrows? Let me double check. Oh, my else went
I
flying.
don't remember because we were in the room collecting the heads, and you said we collected our arrows and the skulls. I thought I could be wrong though. I don't mind buying more if I can with 2 silver.
I don't think we collected arrows.
That's fine.
We don't usually collect arrows.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just buy more
Okay.
then. I'll just restack up to 10. So just
Let me look over your sheet. So, how much did I say you made? 2 silvers?
2 silver. Yeah,
Okay, let me go over your sheet. Let's see. Arlen.
I have 4 right now. A heavy gambeson, a spear, a sack, and a water skin, and a longbow.
Oh, there he is. Okay, 2 silvers. Alright, you see you want to refill your arrows?
Or I'll just buy a full 10.
Okay, so you're at 16 arrows. Or sorry, 14 arrows.
Okay.
Anything else? You've got 1 silver.
Anything you recommend?
You want a tool? A rope? A knife?
Sure. I'll take some rope.
Okay, 50 feet of rope. Weighs 10
Good.
pounds. It's a lot, got a lot of uses, as you know.
Yeah. I do be having that knowledge though.
Very good. Alright. Donnie, welcome back. Are you playing as Vornon for this one?
Yeah.
Is Vornon in Conrally or is he in Gavilan?
He's in Gavilan.
Gabalon.
So,
Are we
most
playing
likely
Corn
we're
Valley?
adventuring from Conrally, most of the
Yeah,
guys
we're
here.
playing Corn Alley.
Yeah, I'll just make a new character.
Okay, very well.
Yeah. Besides Vornin, all of our higher levels are in Gavilan.
Dang,
So
if everyone in this chat plays today, this will be one of our best games this week. I'll be very happy if we all are playing. Let's see.
Best games why?
I'm not
Nice.
gonna level up. I
You
need
guys
to
gonna
buy
start
gear.
jumping for joy.
I love big
Wait, what did you
groups.
say?
Big
Sorry,
groups
I
are my
didn't hear you.
favorite. I'm
Alright.
saying if everyone in this chat is playing today, or at least most of everyone in this chat is playing today, that'd be very
Big groups
awesome.
can get chaotic sometimes, so let's hope
I
for the
always get
best.
good memories when I have a large group.
Mhm.
'Cause that's how I used
A
to play in
bit.
high school. We would have 20
Yeah,
players.
a bigger TPK, you know?
Yep, but it's more fun that way.
A dragon comes out of the mist and eats all of you. Game over.
What if we all fight the
A
dragon
few of
right
us
now
might
with like
die,
20
but
of us?
we'll have
We're all
victory.
level
Right?
1. We'll do nothing.
The minimum of people that need to survive is just 3 to 5 people to live to tell it.
And get all the money, bro. Get all the money
Uh,
to be people.
I don't want to level up, so I'm just gonna buy gear.
Alright. But if you
'Cause I
all
don't wanna
survive, you will be
level.
decorated, right? Well paid if you do well. You look good. It looks good. All right. So let's see. Let me fix this here.
Oh my god.
Donnie wants a new character. Let's roll him. I'm gonna speed roll your character. So just pay attention. I'm gonna get your ability scores. Rolling. Your character's strength is 8. His intelligence is 7. His wisdom is 9. Camera's kind of being weird today. His constitution, or sorry, dexterity is 9. His constitution is 15. His charisma is 7. Class I recommend is thief. Is that fine?
Yeah, I'll take a thief.
Okay. Hit points 1. Plus 1 from high constitution, so 2. Your items is pretty decent. Let's see. You've got clothes. You've got a key, or your lockpicks, right? You've got a. We'll get you a longbow and 10 arrows. You have a bag. You have a small hammer. 10 spikes, iron spikes. And you have a knife. Actually, trade your knife for a pole. Sorry. You have a 10-foot pole. My bad. You need a pole more than a knife. Let's see. Your name? Do you want random name or do you want to pick it?
Vernon. Vernen.
Your twin brother? Okay. Maybe your parents just weren't that creative. Let's see. Vernon, Vernen. Okay.
Yeah, Vernen.
Very well. Vernon the apprentice. The younger or less experienced brother, right?
That's a woman.
Or woman.
Sister. Sister.
What's the name of Vernon's, or what's the origin of the name Vernon? Do you know?
Yeah, it means Greenland or something. Let me check.
Alright, it's a Norman name. And it's a man's name. So it would be a man.
Oh, it's Vernon. It means place of alders.
Yeah, you're right. Some origins are French mostly, so Frankish or Norman, right? So in that case, you're Vernon the man then. So, or in this case, apprentice. Good to go. All right. So next, let's see, is Dubby playing as Baldemar. Welcome back.
Yay.
Let's get you ready for this adventure. In your last adventure, let's see how many silvers you picked up. Baldemar's last adventure took place in. If you guys do help me, or if you guys do want to help when you take notes, write the dates that you choose to play, so it's easier for me to find, when you made profits. But your last adventure took place in late November of year 13. You made 3 silver pieces.
Yay.
Okay, so you're at 3 silvers. Would you like to spend it or save it?
I'll save it.
Okay. Do you want some recommendations, or do you know what you want?
I don't know.
You don't know? Alright, I suggest you get yourself a short bow and 10 arrows. Or, if you want some supplies and tools, you can get a bag.
I'll probably get a bag.
Okay, now you can get some loot. And you have
Yeah.
one more silver. Your last silver, you can get a small tool, you can get 50 feet of rope, you can get bandages, you can get herbs, you can get wine, skin, or water skin, I mean. There's a lot
I'll
of things
probably
you can
do
get.
the 50 feet of rope.
Which, what was it?
I'll do the rope.
Rope? Okay.
A lot of rope.
Yeah, you never know.
I think in World War II, they had those like rope slash wood pieces, I forgot what they're called. Every like soldier had it, so they could connect them together and create an actual rope.
Yeah.
So very, very useful items. They can be used for a lot of things. Alright. We've got 0 silvers. Good. Welcome back. And then next is Jadira as Nathea, the Acolyte. Let's see. In your last adventure, let's see how much money you made.
I think Nathia is in
On
Gavilan
my
too, no?
Oh, it's
last
Nathea and
adventure, I
Gevlon?
made 4 silver at.
Yeah,
Let's
she
see.
is.
Valdemar, are you in Gevlon too, or are you in Conrally?
Baldemar is in Gavilan. I know that.
Okay.
Not in
Yeah.
Gavilan. I mean Corn Valley.
Conrally?
Sorry.
Alright, I'll mark it. Alright, and Nathea is in Gevlon. So she's gonna need a new character if she wants to play this week.
I
Let's
think
see.
she already has one here. It's
No,
either
In
a
I
Conrally?
mage or a
don't.
cleric.
I was gonna make one last time, but decided to get sick.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, that's right. She played as Nathea.
Let me grab my notebook really.
Yep, go ahead. We'll roll up a
Sorry,
new
my
character
mic
for you.
is over here. I meant to say so I can dumb and.
All good. Alright, I'll start rolling up that character when you're ready. And everyone else, thank you for your patience. You guys know how this goes. No one's new here.
With this big party, you could have went to Gavilan.
Nah, I'm not going back there. Screw
Okay.
that place.
Yes. We still have other characters there.
Still.
Do I look like I care?
You can stay mad.
I have other characters everywhere else in the map.
Me too.
I'm ready for my character.
Okay, good. Let's see. Alright, so first is your strength. Good. 14. Alright, next is intelligence. 13. Wisdom. 13.
Yeah, Mika, giving me a good character.
It's the dice.
The dice left me.
Dexterity of 6. You jinxed it.
Dang
Alright.
it.
Constitution is 10.
Okay.
Spoke too soon, huh?
You should have just stayed quiet, man.
Charisma is
Yes.
18.
back.
Charisma's
Oh.
18? Yeah,
What
Plus
guys.
3.
the?
You would make a great
Oh,
leader. You're like
shit.
Alexander the Great, right?
Yeah,
So,
that person looks pretty good looking then.
looks like
Damn.
an elf,
She's gonna
magic
roll a
user,
1 on
fighter,
health.
cleric.
Dang.
The only class I don't
1 on
recommend is
health. 1
thief
on health.
or halfling.
I'm
I would
sorry.
rec-
I'm sorry. I can't hear.
Fighter, cleric,
Say
magic
again?
user. The only class I don't recommend is thief, since thieves require high dex. And halflings.
Ah, man. I was planning on stealing stuff. I'm just kidding. You
All
said
good.
fighter, cleric, or magic user?
Elf, dwarf. All of those classes are good except halfling and thief.
I would recommend you, since we're in this place, you should go cleric.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd go cleric again.
Alright,
Nice.
we've got 4 hit points
Hey.
with a -1. Sorry, no, no -1 penalty, just 4. Okay. Items. Oh wow, you're really poor though. You're gonna start with clothes, a holy symbol, and a sling. Alright, you only had 4 silvers of equipment. Alright,
Okay.
next is your name. What name would you like?
Can I do Velik? Yellow. Oh my gosh,
Uh,
my
your
microphone
mic is
died
really
for a
quiet.
second. Yeah, it might be on the wrong.
Come again? What'd you say?
Can I do Velix? Velix?
Velix? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Is that like Greek or something?
Nope, it's made up.
Made up?
Yeah.
Mm. We'll see if we can find the closest name to it.
If I had to like, okay, yeah, no, go for it.
Because we do medieval names.
Okay.
This is medieval times.
It's like Felix, but like an alteration of it, if that helps.
Yeah. Main reason why is lion. Okay, so main reason why we do this is because, I mean, this name can be multiple cultures, but in Scandinavian, there's a bunch of them, right? But main reason we do it is because your name in our game determines your character's culture and sex. So it determines
Okay.
like what your character kind of looks like. If he looks German, French, right? Bretonian,
Okay.
right? Anglo-Saxon, right? So
My
Always
character
after the
is
German.
female, by the way. Is the sex up to me?
Hmm?
The sex of her is up to me, right? Like I can
It's
pick
up
her
to the
gender.
name. A man has a man's name, a woman
Okay.
has a woman's name.
Okay.
Let's see. It's medieval times.
I thought I could pick an agender name.
Alright, let's see. There's female versions of most names, right? So.
Yeah.
Alright. Next is Carm. Okay. Are you playing as Frode? Is Frode stationed in Gavilan?
No, Cornell, was like their last game.
Okay. Frode, let me check how much money you made real quick.
Should be 116 too.
Got a whole holy armor right here, a whole church going in for this dungeon delve.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, it's. We'll
Back
need
in
it.
the back when we used to go to the Silent Lake Tomb, and we brought like 5 clerics.
Where is he? Valdemar.
Yeah, suddenly they're.
Valdemar, there was
small.
another adventure that you didn't get paid for. Wait, no, never mind. I just didn't cross it out. Forget what I said. Let's see.
Okay.
I already paid you 8 silvers. Okay. Let's see. Frode. Yeah, 116 silvers. You lost. You didn't lose anything. Looks like. Okay. All right. So, what's you want XP or do you want to upgrade your kit? Frode.
Give me a kit.
Okay. First thing we get you is we're gonna sell your old gambeson for 1 silver. We're gonna buy you a heavy masterwork gambeson. Is that fine?
Yeah, and a heavy masterwork helmet and a heavy masterwork shield.
Okay.
We'll start off with the cheap armor first.
Okay, so as soon as you sold your gambeson, you got 117 silvers. When you bought a heavy masterwork gambeson, minus 20 silvers, you're at 97. Then you bought a masterwork heavy helmet.
Mm-hmm.
You sure that masterwork heavy helmet's really expensive? It's 50 silvers.
Oh, let's give me a heavy helmet.
Heavy helmet? Okay, 10 silvers then. Alright, and you said you want a male
heavy
halberd?
masterwork shield.
Oh,
Heavy
masterwork shield.
masterwork shield. Heavy masterwork. How much is that?
30 silvers.
Should be less.
Is that fine?
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then give me the heavy mail. So that's -3, -2, -3, -4.
Alright, if you get the heavy mail, it's all your money. You're at 30 silvers.
That's fine. That's fine.
I think. Wait, let me double check. So 116 plus 1 minus 20 minus 30 for the heavy master shield, minus 10 for the helmet. Did I do this wrong? Fuck. 116 plus 1 minus 30, or so no, minus 20 for the master. Heavy gambeson Then got the helmet, -10. Got the shield, -30. Okay, -30 again, sorry, for the halberd. You're at 27.
And I got the shield and Hellberg, right?
Yep.
Get me a dagger, a masterwork dagger.
Masterwork dagger. Okay.
Yeah, just in case.
See, that's 2 times 5, 10. You're at 17.
And then get me a sword, normal sword. And that's it. Oh, give me another. Give me a bag. So my bag burned. So give me a bag.
Oh
A
yeah, he
sack.
lost his bag. We
Give
burnt
me
it.
give me a whichever. Which one
You want
has
the
more?
pack or the bag?
Which one
The
can I carry
pack
more
has
in?
more room.
Pack.
The
Pack can
pack
carry
has
more.
pack. Yeah, give me a pack.
Alright, you're at 7. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. What's my AC now?
Are you not gonna buy a horse, man? Gotta be slow movement now.
Hold on. How much? I won't have enough for a horse anyways.
You can get the saddlebag or the tack, maybe just not
All
the
right, so
saddlebags.
give me a roundsy with a attack. Roundsy and attack.
Let's see, let me double check how much tack costs. Do you know how much it costs?
Oh, dang. I don't know.
Not sure.
It's 2 silver, I believe.
Is it 2?
Yeah, I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2.
Silvers, 2 silvers.
Okay, so that's 7 silvers, exactly what you need. You just don't have any saddlebags.
That's fine.
You're at 0 silvers now.
Okay. What's my AC?
1 second.
Okay.
Still writing this other stuff down, right? So, let's see. We do things by pencil and paper, very old-fashioned, but it's what we like. So, all right. In that case, your armor class starts from 9. Your gambeson gives you a -3. Your helmet gives you a -2. Your shield gives you a -3. So -8 total. Your armor class 1. Your dexterity bonus is 0. AC 1.
Wait, what about the male?
Oh shoot. And the male, that's a armor
-4.
class -4. AC -3.
Alright, I'm good, guys.
We're
Front
about to
row.
get grappled because of him.
Only me mainly.
Trying to get us grappled, Carm. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, that won't. I mean, it might happen if monsters realize they can't hit him because of his heavy armor.
Yeah, he's gonna get us all grappled, not just him.
I mean, it's not really worth grappling, unarmored characters. You're better off just cutting them down if you can hit them easily. But if you want to struggle and grapple someone, and put yourself at risk of getting killed while grappling, then you could. Let's see.
Not only that, we have numbers too. The party can help too. While they're busy grappling me, they can stab from behind the
It's
enemy,
just
you know?
larger parties have a little less morale, right? So morale breaks down a lot quicker, but it's part of the game. It's part of the fun. Let's see. We'll see how strong your guys' morale is if you all can stay together the entire time. I'm sure at least a few of you will drop out, but we'll see. Let's see. Alright. Gudrick is next.
I'm building
Let's check your
another
profits.
Haynes, guys. Another Haynes.
Another great fighter. Alright. So Gudrick, in your last adventure, it looks like you made a profit of 116 silvers and lost 2 torches.
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to level up, please.
Alright, good choice. So, Gudrick, you want to spend all your money on leveling up? You have
No.
116. Let's see. Let me check how much you had for free before. Gudrick had 0. Okay.
Yeah,
But you have 11 XP, so maybe just 100 should be enough, or 110.
Yeah, whatever gets me over the top.
I think 100 should be enough based on your bonuses. So let's start with that. So you have
I don't
16
think I
silvers.
have any bonuses.
No, I'm sure you do.
Your dex doesn't give you the bonus?
First bonus is that you're an old guard, 5%. Your dexterity is a 5% bonus. Right? No, wait, that's a 1% bonus.
Dex is 11.
Yeah.
I should.
Your intelligence is 1 or 0%, and then when it comes to calling, you shall call as the leading thief often, right? So that's 1%. And do you have a map?
No, I don't have a map.
It's okay. So 1% from that, from your billet, 1% from your dexterity, 5 for old guard, and is that it? Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Total bonus 7%. So 100 times 1.07 is 107. Shoot, we might be a little low. Let me switch that. So let's spend an extra 2 or 3 actually. So you're at 13 silvers. If we put you at 13 silvers, then you spend 103 silvers. So 103 times 1.07, 110. That's just enough. That'll bring you to 121, so you'll level up.
Wonderful.
Okay. You're at 121 XP. You rise to second level thief. You're no longer an apprentice. You're a footpad now. You're promoted. Everyone gets to see this. So one day, those who are level ones, right? This will be you too, right? So you work hard enough, I
Oh
guess, or
yeah.
game hard enough. Let's see. All right. So, what ability would you like to raise?
Man, my wisdom and my intelligence are very low.
Yeah. But your
Do your
dexterity is very
wisdom.
important.
Yeah, the wisdom is better because you don't get like a minus to saves if you get neutral
Yeah,
stats.
yeah.
And
My
intelligence, you
wisdom.
could do. Yeah, you could do
Wisdom?
I
intelligence
raise.
later.
Yeah, I raise my dex next
Rolling.
time.
Oh, shit, one fell off.
Reload
17.
thing. Let's fucking go +2
Nice.
nags. Look, man. See? W, bro. Well deserved.
That's a big jump. 8 to 17.
Fucking doubled. W.
Something changed in this man, right? A lot of changed. A
He
lot of
went to the
growth.
library, started reading books, became more wise.
Right. So, that's it for your promotion. Keep in mind, right? Your
And my
skills are
hit
raised.
points.
Oh, shoot. My bad. 1 to 4, or do you want a +2?
I 1 to 4.
Alright, 1.
Okie
Damn,
dokie.
that's fine.
5 of 5. Still above average for a level 2 thief. Okay.
I remember my level 4 thief, he was above average in his HP. Always rolled max.
Next is
How much silver do I have left over, Egan?
you have 13. Would you like to upgrade your kit? Get some armor?
Actually, I need to buy more torches, so I'd like to buy 10
Oh yeah,
more
you're at
torches.
you're at
Because I'm at
0 torches,
0.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, refilling torches. You're at 10 again.
That'll be it for now.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Next is invalid spectating. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Alright, next is Ven as Belenades.
Hi, you too. Again, you pronounce it just like Caden.
Belnades.
Get
Yeah.
fucked.
Alright, fuck you, Caden. You're autistic.
No bitch.
How do you want to pronounce it?
Bernardes.
Belnades.
I mean,
Okay.
if you have the tongue. If you don't, it's okay.
Belnades.
You're so
Also,
extra, dude. Oh my god.
Alright,
Belnades,
Caden, fuck
5
you.
silvers minus 2 arrows. Let's see.
Yep.
Let's upgrade your kit if we can, or unless you want to save your money.
I'll save it. I don't think I need anything.
Okay, good to go. You have 5 silvers now. Minus 2 torches. Or not 2 torches, arrows, I think.
Yeah, 2 arrows. I have no torches.
Yeah. And last but not least, Amster, who broke down in the last adventure and was not paid, sadly. Can't really expect to be paid if you break morale. Let's see. But your men brought you home, or got you back safely. And your family, a lot of your men are being called cowards in the village, right, by the other houses. Let's see.
Cool.
Alright.
Zara's house.
You already playing
You
with us?
coward. You coward.
I'm fine with this. I'll change it eventually.
Yeah, you just gotta stick around. Let's see.
Yeah, you
Um,
killed the man.
you have nothing to prepare because you have no money. So
Yeah.
in that case, we're done with preparations. So thank you everyone for your patience. Thank you for joining us for preparations. We're gonna take a small break, and
Wait,
when you come back, we'll start the adventure. So, see you in 5.
wait, wait,
Yeah.
Nags,
Yeah.
Ekin, how does
he's
multi-classing work again?
doesn't
Okay,
work.
it works in this game. So basically, you only perform half as better. So if you're just a fighter, you perform 100 times better in that one class. But since you're taking up another role, example, if my level 5 fighter wanted to be a level 1 cleric, I have to reroll his HP, and I'll only be half as good.
Yeah. So
But and
yeah,
also, if you want to revert back to your old class, like your fighter class, 100%, you have to. It takes about a weeks to 1 week
yeah.
to go back
But
to your old class.
it's more like you could swap classes. You can't really use both classes at the same time.
Yeah,
That's
but
garbage.
you also swap HP. So instead of
Yeah.
me being 28 HP on my level 5 fighter that I have stored up, it'll be 6 HP for a cleric, or 5 or 2 or whatever. So
Yeah.
not only
Oh, I
that,
see.
not only I'll lose a level 1 cleric, I also lose a level 5 fighter at the same time if I die. So it's better to just roll different characters for that specific class. That's why I have 3 fighters right now, because fighters is one of the best classes
Yeah, your
if you're
class
fighting.
is uh, the set of skills that you're currently practicing, right? And your role in the group, right? If you're the combat medic, you're not, if you're in the military, like if you're like in a squad, for example, and your role is machine gunner, even though you have training as a rifleman, right? They don't equip you with both rifle and machine gun. That's just way too much of a burden for one person, right? If you're not going to also be a mortar man and a machine gunner at the same time, right? They split up or divide up the work so you don't have to work as hard, right? If they put it all on you, you're going to be only half as effective at both jobs, right? Versus if they have two men doing two separate jobs, they can focus on two different jobs properly, right? And get the job done.
Yeah.
So that's why multiclassing is not good, right? Having more than one job is just too much for one person.
Has it been done before?
I mean, elves do it all the time, but
They're
Elves are
natu-
their
they're
own thing.
they're naturally good at that.
yeah, that's their specialty. So
They
it's
can
just
fight.
everyone else,
They
right?
can fight and
A lot of
cast.
you can barely do one job, right? Properly. And the elves, right? Some of them don't even do their jobs properly. You've seen it in the past. Elves, everyone's complaining, bro, you're supposed to fight and cast spells. And he's like, bro, I was busy fighting. And then he's casting spells. Bro, I was busy casting spells, right? You've seen it. Like an elf is supposed to cast spells and he's
Can
not
you give a
casting spells
specific
and everyone
name,
gets
Ekin?
pissed. You're like, hey, you're supposed to cast spells, motherfucker, right? Why are you not casting your spell? So,
Give us a name, Ekin, who did it.
you already know,
No, no.
right? Alright, there's
He's
multiple people.
dead. He's dead.
Damn.
Yeah. A certain
I'm
certain
Some
pretty sure.
shade, bro.
I'm
So,
pretty
certain
sure he was
man.
talking
the
about
more
that
jobs you have, the more
one dude
responsibility, right? And
who
so,
played an elf and had sleep and never used it.
Wait, which
it was
one?
not just
Who?
it wasn't mainly you. It was someone else, right? There was another kid that never
I'm,
casted
No.
spells.
I
Well,
So
I
There's
messed
been
up
mean,
once.
there's been a couple
I
of
messed
elves.
up once. It doesn't mean I was a bad elf.
No, no,
just
you messed
because
up
you have
a
a lot of
couple of
skills doesn't
times.
mean you can do it all at
No,
once.
I
Because
messed up once.
you also have to remember
Mm.
everyone gets one action per turn, right? So if you have two jobs to do, you can't do both jobs at once, and people are just gonna be yelling at you. Get the fuck over here and do your job, but you're already doing another job, right? So that's why you have two. That's why everyone just has one job, right? So you can focus on your one job.
Wait, Nags, what did you raise
Do
to
it properly.
17?
yeah, because I was thinking it was kind of imbalanced. If you pay one
Wisdom.
silver to get like 2 attacks, it's crazy.
Nags, what did you get to 17? Your wisdom or your dex?
Wisdom.
Oh man, I thought you got your dex.
No, I was at a deficit with wisdom.
Uh, what minus did you have on wisdom?
I think it was an 8.
He had a -1, and I convinced him to roll for wisdom. He got a 17 or
Oh,
16.
dude, if you only rolled for dex. Oh well, it's fine.
You don't need Dex is not important right now. Oh, it actually is for him for a thief. Oh yeah,
He's a
but
thief, man.
his saving throws matter.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine. No,
Wisdom.
I know, it's still
Yeah.
good. It's
Yeah.
still
Wisdom.
good.
Well, Wisdom
Level
also, he's
one.
a thief too, because wisdom can help with finding traps, right? It can.
Yeah, you get so increases.
Yeah.
So he has a +2. So thieves are good at, I think it's like a 2 and 6 chance. Now it's a 4 and 6 chance.
And the reason why fighters have fighting skill versus everyone else not having it, like literally anyone can switch to fighter at any point, right? And start fighting at twice the rate, right? Um, but they've been conditioned, right? So it takes a week to get that conditioning to the point where you're ready to like fight. You're pumped up, amped up to swing that weapon at twice the rate versus everyone else has been focusing on different kinds of training, right? Just standard fighting and combat skills, basic combat skill, but then they have a different specialization. Like these focus on guerrilla warfare and all their thief skills. Clerics, of course, focus on practicing divine magic and compelling evil and practicing their faith, remaining faithful to God, right? So they can, of course, compel evil. And then magic users, of course, be meditating and practicing their spells, right? Talking to spirits and shit. Alright, so one more minute till your break is done, and we'll get started.
Fuck. I'm the only one. Oh, man. I'll level up some other time, guys.
Oh, aren't you the
Mm,
best?
The reason we had to level is because we're probably the main thing in the fucking
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Technically,
But
fighters, right? Once you have a full kit of armor and weapons, you're kind of like level 2 by then. So when a fighter hits level 2 and has full kit, they're kind of like level 3, right? Because that's kind of like your skill, just being able to kit out and all that armor and weapon and then start swinging really hard and not get hit.
And
So
double the rate, and I have a +1 to hit. It's
a really
nice.
good
So
kit
so
is like 100 silvers, right?
so as a level 2 cleric, we can auto turn, right?
No, you don't.
Or was it? What is it?
It's level 3.
Or is it?
I
Or
was a level 3 cleric. I would know. It's level 3. You auto turn level 1s.
oh, I think I know what it is. If my turning succeeds, we don't have to roll for hit die. It, that's what
So
it is.
okay, yeah. Actually, no. You're right. You're right. I'm bugging. So
You're
level
talking
one,
about
you auto
the
turn.
cleric turning table.
Yeah. I'm looking at it right
So it
now.
says that you automatically turn one hit die
Here,
monsters, but
here. Let me.
you still have to roll for how many you turn.
All right. Let me just post it in the party. I have it right here. Here you go, Yubi.
That's cool. It's actually both good for me and Boomer,
Here
so
you
we
go.
can
Oh,
know.
I
Sent it
already
in
have that
party.
memorized. So you'd be like, my first character was a cleric.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
I
auto
had the high
turn
level
level
cleric.
1.
I
You can
forgot.
turn skeletons. But
Alright,
at level
it's time to
2
play,
or level
guys.
3, you
Alright,
don't get
yeah, let's
hit
play.
every
Let's.
time.
So, your adventures, for those, no one's new here, but for those who don't remember, will continue in this case from the village of Conrali, a central settlement within the kingdom of Dornan, right, in the Southlands, far to the south, right, close to the deserts, close to the sea. Conrali is your village here. For most of you, it's your hometown, right? I don't think anyone has traveled from a different village to get to Conrali, but it's represented, of course, by the feathers of an eagle. And from here, most likely, your party will be continuing their campaign against an ancient tomb, an old ancestral tomb to the west, the tomb of Westerpu. And let's see, it's about 6 miles out. Now, of course, this week you can still decide on other adventures, but
No.
there's been a good amount of progress made against that tomb. So it is currently, I think, December, late December. Let me double check.
Is it? It might be New Year.
Nope, it is late December now of year 13.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because it
So
was
it's the last,
yeah, it was
yeah.
mid-December the last time.
How
So
fast
it's
is
now
time
late
passing this
December.
game?
Each game is a week.
Yeah, a game week. A game week is 10 days. 7 days of just normal week and 3 days of off time. So, or
So
3
y'all
days
have
of
had like
preparation.
50 sessions already? My god.
Let's see. There's yeah, there's 3 game weeks in 1 month.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah, currently it's late December of year 13 in the game world. The last week of this game year, in-game year. And in your party, we have of House Yubi, a very respectable house, right? Um, is
Indeed.
Hakan the Adept. Of House Boomer, we have Lorenzo the Adept, also a pretty reputable house.
Mhm.
Alright, of House Bix, a rising house, we have Fresno the Veteran. Alright, by the way, when I'm like introducing characters and writing them down, you guys are welcome to speak like in between if you want to introduce yourself or say something. Or you can just wait. Of House Caden, we have Arlen Elvin Veteran. Alright, of House Donnie, we have Vernon the Apprentice. Very reputable house. Of House Dubby, one of the newer houses, we have a returning character is Baldemar, the Veteran. Of House Jadira, a rising house as well, is Nalthea the Acolyte.
Wait, why Nethia?
Oh,
Nethia
because
is
you
not
had it
Rev
written.
1.
Sorry, you're right. Your new character is called. Go ahead and change your nickname, please, if you can. Let's see.
Change? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go. I usually just go off
Um,
the nickname list.
yeah, I'll change it.
You're gonna be Velix or Velix, another acolyte. Alright, good catch.
There you
Okay.
go.
And then of House Karm, we have Frode the Veteran. Of House Nags, we have Goldrick the Footpad. Very respectable house, just like Karm's. Let's see. Very old houses, too. Of House Ven, a newer house. Returning is Belnades, or Belnades the Veteran.
Thank you, sweetheart.
No problem. Let's see. Of House Zira, returning house. A slightly older house, but has been pretty cowardly lately. We'll have Amster, halfling
Yo,
veteran.
Valo, why are you just saying spectating? You're not playing?
No, he's not. He's at
Oh.
work.
Listening to D&D
Okay.
at work. Live D&D.
That's crazy.
He has
That's crazy.
priorities.
So we
Yeah,
have
I'm coming in an hour late.
a party of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Very good. Okay. And no retainers. I don't think we need them for this one.
We are the retainers.
Alright. So now that the party is ready for the adventure, right, we have our list. Let's go ahead and decide on the adventure goal. Confirm it.
We
Right.
are going, as the veterans of this list, we're going to the tomb.
Any objections? Any other input or questions, concerns?
Should we go look for flowers?
No.
I think we
Get
should
outta
go
here,
looking for
get outta
flowers and
here.
fishing. Dude, we should go
No, you're
fishing, not
kicked.
gonna
You're
lie.
kicked. You're not playing. You're kicked. You're kicked at the party. You're not playing if you go.
Hey, I'm the leader of this party. What do you mean? I created this
Yo,
party.
You're not the leader.
we'll kill you if you don't listen.
Oh, my bad, sweetheart. Hey, you can't do that in this game. You're cheating.
You guys have inter-party conflicts, or are we joking?
Alright, we're joking. Let's just go to the tomb. There's money there. I see dollar signs.
Okay, so seriously though, do we have any objections to going to the tomb?
Nope.
No, sir.
Any? Okay, very well.
I mean, if you guys don't want money, then I mean, you can get out the party. That's more money for us, but we're going to the tomb.
Very well.
Mhm.
So, now if that's the case, if there's nothing else to do at the village of Kunrali, you're leaving, right? By morning after breakfast, your family say goodbye, you say farewell. For some of you, this could be the last time you'll see your home, right? But for the most part, this is a large crew. You've got a very good chance of survival if you all are brave together, right? So, the usual course of travel is to take the road west to Westerpoo, right? The tomb. So, any objections to this? Alright. It's a day of travel. The party march at the rate of medium footmen, half speed. At slowest, I don't think there's anyone slower than
I'm
Amster actually. Amster makes you a group heavy footman.
Wait, Amster, what do you have?
He has no horse and he's
He's a-
heavily equipped as a
He's a
halfling.
halfling.
Am I heavy?
I'm
Fresno,
a bag.
if you're riding a horse, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm just asking because if I'm not heavy, I can have him ride it so we aren't slow.
Okay.
Hey,
Let
he
me
is a
double check yours.
halfling. Yeah, he is a halfling. I can.
Yeah, he can
He
ride
could be
with
like
you. That would be fine.
he.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like
okay,
he's
I'll have
like she
Hamster. You wanna ride?
she can be the baby seat, like the car
We
seat
put our
to him, you
cowardly
know.
halfling onto the horse. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll just stick him in the saddlebag.
He could also ride in the cart. Oh no, we didn't.
Stick
bring
him
the
in
cart,
a
never mind.
saddlebag is crazy.
Alright,
Yeah,
Amster, you'll
saddlebag.
be riding with Fresno.
Who's your good boy? Good boy, little halfling.
I'll beat your ass up.
What, with those little halfling arms? Come on.
He's very small.
Adorable.
Only about 3 feet
Adorable.
tall.
Yeah, where's your mommy? Where's your dada?
They
Where's your
still,
mama?
no, well, they still do
Hey
one
man,
damage.
3 feet is
So
average.
Eh. Imagine an
Alright.
18 strength halfling. He's been juicing.
W.
You tried it before?
They're quite small,
Uh,
so they have half hit points.
Yeah, they're like 3 hit points. They're like D3. So.
Alright, so. But only the toughest halflings can be adventurous. If they weren't tough enough, they couldn't be here. They have at least 9 constitution. Let's see. Alright, so let's begin our travels to Westerbro. And the toughest halflings are maybe just as good as men, normal men. Alright, let's see. Oh shoot, getting a text. Okay.
Well, halflings have a max level 8.
1 to 6 chance of wandering monsters.
Yeah.
Safe travels to the tomb. Over 6 miles of open grasslands to the west. This late in the winter time, right? It's the end of December, the end of the year. Your party has marched across the land in search of the tomb, and the road has taken you there after about a couple hours of marching. You arrive among the range of some low hills, midst of which you see a larger hill, on top of which you see the ruins of Westerbrew, a collapsed tower that has become a tomb in it, in and of itself, right? So it's collapsed. You see the eastern tower. It's roughly 20 feet by 20 feet, a few stories tall, but the upper levels have collapsed in on itself. The eastern walls may be an additional 10 feet wide on either side, making the eastern side of the castle ruins roughly 40 feet north to south. It continues west. The south wall, you can see, continues west for a shorter period before turning south and then west again. And the northern side of the wall continues far west. But there's, in the northeast corner, there's an overhang, some kind of like watch post or an easier way from the battlements and into the tower. Let's see, that's pretty much it here. Alright, so let's see. Alright, your party approaches from the east, making their way west to the eastern wall. How would you like to continue? The road continues
Oh, yeah, we're
northwest around
gonna
the
go.
ruins and north and southwest around it.
We're gonna go southwest.
Hey guys, did we forget to get the planks or no?
We got
No.
We left
Oh,
them, remember?
Oh, we left them on the bridge?
Yeah.
Yes.
So now enemies can cross through and cross out now,
Well, they can still get out anyway. Doesn't matter.
I guess.
Okay, so sorry, what did you say? How would you like to continue? I heard you guys discussing.
Southwest.
Southwest.
Southwest, very well. So you continue southwest around the south side of the ruins. You can see the south wall continues to roughly 40-ish feet before turning south for another 20, and then west for the last 30 feet of the south wall. In this last 30 feet of the south wall, this is where the entry is. A low gate, nothing much of a gatehouse itself, but just a gate. You can see a raised portcullis at the start. Beyond it, as you approach, making your way up the road, you can see in the entry tunnel there is indeed a pit, but over the pit is a makeshift bridge. And beyond that is 2 double doors wide open. They look like they've been busted open. You can see scorch marks on them.
We're
And
gonna
beyond
cross.
this, the ward continues north. It's the The first part of the courtyard is around 10 feet wide and 20 feet long, continuing into a wider part of the courtyard that continues eastward. How would you like to continue?
We're gonna cross one by one through the door, through
Okay.
the entry.
Do you want to leave your horses back here at the gate?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, mounts have been secured. You can secure them against the portcullis. There are no trees here to tie your leads to, so the portcullis is raised, so you kind of try your best to.
We just go in and use the cannonballs to hold the leads down.
It's
There was
fine.
a
No,
makeshift
no,
stable within
we're
the
not.
walls.
No, we don't wanna risk this bridge breaking. We're just gonna leave them out here.
Leave them out here.
The bridge is a makeshift. It's not an actual bridge.
Yeah, I'm talking about bringing the cannonballs back over to just make sure the horses can't leave.
You can just tie them up around the portcullis. It's not that serious.
Alright, so we tie our horses on the portcullis,
Yep.
and we make our way across one at a time.
Yep.
Some discussion was had about the cannonballs, right, for a little bit. It's currently upon arriving, it's currently turned 0 to 1 until you need a rest. Every hour your character will need a rest, at least 10 minutes. So it's turned 0 to 1.
You
Okay.
guys want to fully search the north? The crates, or you guys want to do that next time?
We can do that next time. Let's have advantage with this party.
We'll
Half the party has crossed when you start
Hey yo,
discussing again.
bring
No.
the floating disc, guys.
That's
Wanted to bring the levitating.
We
tool.
didn't. We left it in the carriage.
We need it for the statue.
We're not gonna take the statue. We're gonna try to explore further ahead.
Okay.
let's keep going.
Yeah, we're gonna just continue crossing, and then we're gonna
Right.
get
So
ready to light torches and then entrance.
eventually, the rest of your party is able to cross. Then you've all made it over the bridge. The bridge is kind of rickety and shaky, but it's sturdy enough for all of you. You get across. It is now turn 1 by the time your whole party finishes talking and crossing the bridge. We're in the first part of the ward, which is about 10 feet wide, 20 feet long, leading to the main courtyard. So, shall we continue north or something else?
Yes. Continue north.
The ward continues north for 20 feet until you reach the inner courtyard or ward. This part is 20 feet wide and continues east to west, a total of 50 feet. High above you on either side along the walls is the battlements, of course. West of you, north of you, south of you. But far to the east is the collapsed tower. Right.
Alright.
How would you like to continue?
We'll go ahead and we'll rest, and then we'll get in the marching order and get ready to head in.
You rest now? Okay. So you rest at turn 1 through 2 for this hour. So you don't have to rest again until up to turn 6, I think. No, 8, before you get tired again. If you don't rest for a whole hour, then that's when you get the -1. Let's see. So within sometime between turn 3 to 6, you should, or after turn 8, that's when you get tired. So sometime between turn 3 to 8, you rest again, of course. But you just rested for turn 2 to 3 just now, so it's going to be turn 3. Okay, so rested. So at turn 3, your characters are well rested. Do we need a small break?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, in that case, it's turn 3 now. You've been exploring the ruins for roughly 30 to 40 minutes. How do you want to continue?
Alright, we'll get in the marching order and...
Marching order? Okay, let's organize our troop. While you were resting, you were able to organize your men and equip weapons. So, starting with, do we need to discuss this first, or you guys all know what you want?
You should know what you want.
Okay, we'll go down the list then. Hakun, would you like to equip?
I want to equip my sling and my, my symbol.
Okay. And given that we have
And I wanna
roughly
be in
11
second rank.
characters, we might have around 6 ranks. What rank?
Second.
What spell?
Oh yeah, spell. I forgot I can do that now. Cure light wounds.
Alright. And Lorenzo, what do you want to equip?
I'll equip Um. Maul and symbol.
Okay, and let's see. What rank?
Second.
What spell?
Light.
Okay. Fresno, what would you like to wield?
Who's gonna are gonna have a torch up in the front?
I will.
Okay. Then I'll do shield and spear. Rank 1.
Shield and spear rank 1. Okay. Good to go. Arlen, Elven, veteran, what would you like to wield?
Just my bow, rank 3, and detect magic.
Good to go. Alright, Vernon, the apprentice, what would you like to wield?
I got my longbow in rank 3.
What would you like to wield?
A longbow.
Sorry, yeah. Good to go. Valdemar, what would you like to wield?
Just my spear.
Spear, okay. Rank?
What? I don't know what that is.
Oh, sorry. This is your position in the marching order. So, like, first rank is the first row, if we do 2 columns usually. Right? There's gonna be
Maybe I don't
6
know.
ranks. Right now, first rank is kind of full. Or no, first rank
Oh,
is not
okay.
full.
Well, I can go in the front, yeah.
You wanna go in the front? You'll
It's
likely
second
be
rank
leading the
that's
way then,
full.
and you'll have to. Most likely, they'll assign you the torch if you're in the front. Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you've been sent to the front. Alright, good to go. And I think we're assigning you torchbearer then. So you got torch and spear out. Okay.
Okay.
Felix, what do you want to wield?
All I have is my symbol, so I'll wield that.
I think you have a sling too. You want to equip that?
Oh, what does a sling do?
You shoot stones with it.
Do I have stones for it?
Yes,
Like, does it
bag of
come with
stones.
stones?
Yep, stones are free.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, cool. I can just pick them up. Yeah. I'll equip my sling as.
Alright, good to go. What rank?
What ranks are full?
First
And
rank is
second?
full, second rank is full, so third rank. Unless you want to make second and third tight. Or first.
No, I'll do
Fourth, fifth,
third.
and sixth are good. Okay. Wait, what'd you say? Third?
Yeah.
Okay. Third is tight.
Oh wait, I thought you said second was full. Wait, why is third
Second, first, and
tight?
third have 2.
Oh, they're all full?
Look in party chat.
Oh,
That's the marching order.
okay, then I'll do fourth. Sorry, I
All
didn't
good.
see
No
that.
worries. Frode, our veteran, what would you like to wield?
Is first rank available?
No. Unless you want to be tight formation up there.
Alright, never mind. I guess I'll be rear guard.
6? Okay.
Yeah.
What are you wielding?
A shield and a spear.
Good. Alright, Goodrick.
I guess I'll be fourth rank. I will have I will take out another torch that'll bring me down. That means I used up 2. Um,
So
and
pull
I'll
and
have
torch?
my. Excuse me.
You want to do pull and torch? Or something else? Weapon?
Yeah, pulling torch.
Pull and torch. Okay, fourth. Are we sure we want Goldrick in fourth with his pull and torch? He's best off in the front if he's gonna use his pull.
I thought he was in the front. Who's in the front then?
Well, there's
Fresno and Baldemar at the front.
yeah.
Yeah, Baltimore took it.
Valdemar, you should go in the back.
We can send Baldemar as rear guard torch.
Yeah, give me some light over here, man.
Baldemar, do you want to be rear guard?
Sure.
Okay. You were sent to the back. To 6.
Okay, I'll come up front then.
Okay, Goodrick, you were sent to first. You can kind of think of ranks for those who are not familiar. Again, is your row or your squad, pretty much, right? So, Belenades, what rank do you want? And what do you equip?
Fourth longbow.
Okay, you're with Felix. You've got longbow. Alright, Amster, what would you like to equip? Amster.
Zero.
Uh, That's only my spear.
Sling and spear?
Not fifth rank with my
Oh, with your spear.
short bow.
Short bow, okay.
Yeah.
In the fifth. Okay, good to go. Alright, so your men, you guys look over your maps and everything, divide up the troop, get into columns, right? And begin your march toward the entrance, I suppose, right? The entrance is straight ahead to the east, on the west side of the tower. Is this fine?
That's fine.
Alright.
Yep.
You've made it to the entrance. Looking in, those who are in the first two ranks can see ahead. But you see into the tower. It's a 15-foot chamber. The eastern side is collapsed. There's two ways, up or down. To the north is a stair that descends. To the south is a stair that ascends. There's a table toward the center. There's a rotting corpse there. Right, it smells kind of bad in here. It smells faintly of rot. You see a few mice in here. They scurry off into the rocks to the east as you enter with your torchlight. There's also on your way toward the tower along the north wall was a lot of old furnishing, crates, and supplies. To the south was the remnants of an old stable. And within the tower also, aside from the table, you see some chairs on the ground. And lastly, on the way toward the tower, very close to the entrance on the west side of the tower, are the bones of various animals. They look like the bones of wild beasts, right? Dogs or wolves, based on the
Yep.
size and shape.
We're gonna head out north down the stairs, start descending.
All right. The men, are led to the north, right? Hakan points to the north, and so of course, in the front, Fresno and Gudrick are leading the way. The stair here is very narrow, so who's going down first? Gudrick.
Yeah, I'll go down first and start tapping just in case, just to be safe.
All right. Our footbed here is up ahead. Torch over his head in the left hand, right, blazing. Right, the other hand, he carefully prods ahead with his 10-foot pole, tapping that ground. You can hear him tapping, right, and he leads your way, right. He's our scout, our minesweeper, right, and the rest of you carefully follow through, right, into this narrow stairway. The stairs continue downward about 5 feet to the east before there's a landing, and then 5 feet to the south, there's another landing, and finally 5 feet to the west, the last landing. It leads you into a larger space, or the stair room, I guess, right? There's a open space here northeast, but to the west is the uh, exit from this stair room. It leads out into an open chamber, very large open chamber, supported by tall pillars. And the first part of it, as you enter, is a 10-foot by 10-foot platform overlooking the rest of the chamber. Ahead of that, with your torchlight, since it's at the front, you can see pretty far, 10 feet ahead or 3 meters. You can see the stairway leading down, roughly 15 feet and 10 feet to the west. The platform is roughly 15 feet from the floor. So, shall we continue down these or into this platform down these stairs, or something else?
Yep.
All right. You
Yep.
advance your men into the chamber. This chamber again is very tall compared to the floor. The ceiling above you right now from the platform is roughly 8 to 10 feet, but when you get downstairs, it's a lot taller, right? Naturally, because you go lower in the same chamber, so you will be roughly 16 to 20 feet below the ceiling. The ceiling is domed, right? So because of that, it's 16 to 20 feet high. If you're at the very center, I suppose, right, it'd be tallest, and if you're near the walls, it'd be shorter from the ceiling, naturally. When you get down there, on the way down, along the stairs, there are bones here in webs. These are the bones of what look like wild beasts, not human bones. But further down, now you can see a few bones that appear to be humanoid or in human shape. Human rib cages lie open, femurs, a few arm bones, hip bones here and there. There are dead people down here, right? So, or at least the remains of dead people left in this chamber. This is indeed a tomb. This is a 20-foot by 20-foot chamber with one exit toward the west. It's supported by very tall but narrow, or Yeah, narrow, small pillars, right, going high up to the ceiling that supports this domed ceiling above you. You can no longer see it down here, except the rear guard torch lights the way. The rear guard tailing behind, roughly. See the front. The second rank is roughly 5 feet behind the front. So if you're in the sixth rank, you're roughly uh, 6 times 5. You're roughly 20 to 30, 25 to 30 feet back, right? So some of you are still actually on the platform or in the previous chamber as we move up. So from here, how does the party want to continue? Do we all want to just stay in formation and continue toward the exit or something else? Do you want to spread out down in this chamber and fill the chamber first? Check this chamber out? What do you guys want to do? Right at the entrance, right? Entry chamber.
Alright.
Well, we've been in this chamber before, so I think we're just gonna continue on in formation, right?
Good
Yeah,
call.
we're gonna continue.
I'll have my symbol ready.
Alright. So those taking point, because you're taking point, you got kind of final say, right? We have suggestions. Most of the party suggests you continue forward, but it's up to Guldrick and, of course, Fresno. So you guys take point. Shall we continue west?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Guldrick is prodding ahead alongside Fresno. The two of you lead the way. And you're moving through a 10-foot corridor. It's got some webs on the ceiling, support beams every 10 feet or so, leading you to a 10-foot corner of the corridor. And from here you continue north if you want. But in the southwest corner of the corner, there is indeed a sort of pool fed by a 1-foot hole of water pouring down from the south. This water flows into a large hole at the bottom of the west wall toward the southwest. So the water does flow north for a little bit, but then quickly flows southwest through the hole
That's
in the
fine.
western wall.
We're
Okay.
gonna ignore it. We're gonna
Ignore
continue
that.
up north.
Okay. You're leading your men north through a corridor here that leads up to a door. It's old and wooden with a metal bar. You can see along the walls are broken pieces of pot. It smells a bit like wine here. Shall we
Is it?
continue to the door?
Are the doors open or closed?
The door is closed.
I like to approach and do a listening check.
You want to listen against it, or just listen in front of
Why
it?
would you? Why would you? Well, we already cleared the room. You just wanna open it?
We didn't clear the room.
We did.
No, we didn't.
This,
No,
this
we
is the
didn't.
room with the coffins and the skeletons.
We didn't kill them all.
We turned them. We didn't kill them.
You can't hear undead anyways. Undead doesn't make noise. We're gonna have to open it regardless.
The last time we were here, remember? We made noise and then they came to the door. The door got cold.
They came to the door because we made
I
noise,
remember there's a pressure plate.
but they came to the door because we made noise. Currently, they're probably not at the door, unless you want to make noise right now.
You guys spend a turn discussing?
It's
Or-
turn
I think you should
4
go
right now.
first.
Sure,
I
I'm
can
gonna
just
go first
open
and
up the door
open
with
it.
my
I'm gonna
shield.
go first and open it. I'm just gonna go and sling it open. Fucking
Okay.
crowbar it open.
We send Hakun to the front. He gets to work, attempts to force his door open with his crowbar. Is that right?
Yeah, and I'll just stand beside him so whenever the door opens and if something tries to come out, I can always block it.
Alright, the rest of you, if you have nothing else, you're just on guard, ready to move, right? Or, let's see. Okay. While he's doing this, while he was doing this, the rear guard was actually approached by something. They were carefully on guard, or just at least aware of their surroundings. Let me roll if they're surprised or not. They were, yeah, there's a chance of surprise while they were following.
Let's go. I'm getting attacked.
Alright. Rear guard is not surprised. Something approaches from the east. Most of you guys are in the eastern quarter. This came from the entry chamber. It appears to be
skeleton.
A group of creatures slithering up to you from the floor. There's about 5 of them. They kind of slither up into your torchlight. Let me see the reaction to you. This is in the midst of opening that door. The reaction is they just look at you, right? There's a bunch of them,
Do
but they block
nothing.
your way out.
I'll raise
Right,
my
just-
shield, but I'll do nothing.
They just sit there and stare at you from the torchlight. Maybe they're attracted to the light or something. Right, but you see about 5 of these things slither around, right? Maybe you're in their territory, either eggs or something, but they appear to be snakes, right? So
I'll
they
do
all just
nothing.
slithering around and hissing, right? The door, let's see if it's opened in that moment. His first attempt fails, right? He just makes a bunch of noise. Wondering monster check. Nothing. No response. You want to try again?
Yep, I'll keep opening it.
Alright, go again. Success. The door pops open. You want to push it open?
No, I'm gonna go back now and
Fall back. Okay.
yep, fall back. I'm gonna pull my sling and my symbol back. Now I'm gonna tell
Fresno to get this
freaking
open. Okay.
yep,
Yeah.
no, not Fresno or someone to push it open.
I
Yeah.
before we do
I
that,
can just.
I advise everybody that as to be careful of the first step going in because there's a pressure point there that will close and
Just
lock
hop
the
over
door.
it. Also hop over it.
Hop over it. Yes.
Just, I'll open the door and kind of like move to block the doorway and just check in the room before just for any monsters, in case
Okay.
something woke up from the noise.
Fresno's careful. He carefully
Yeah.
pushes the door open. Shield or spear on the other hand. He uses the shield to push it open, right? And you have your spear ready. Is it a spear? Yeah. You get that door
Yeah, I have
opened.
my spear.
Carefully, you're ready to stab anything just ahead of the door. What you reveal with the torchlight behind you or beside you from Gildrick is a large expanse of a chamber continuing north. You can see some pillars to the east and west supporting the tall ceiling above you. Ahead of you, you can see just the start of some strange statue of maybe a large beast, a dog with a really flat face. To the east and west, so far you can see a lot of coffins in here along the east and south walls and west wall. So far that's all you see with the torchlight shining 10 feet ahead. You can't really see the east and west wall quite well, but you can see the south wall. You're entering from the south naturally. As Fresno was doing this, the rest of you were either just standing by or on guard. Did anyone want to do anything differently? This is a chance for anyone to try something else or...
Oh, the
Okay.
snake's still there.
Very well. So the door was opened and everyone just stood guard, ready to move in. When the doors opened, do we want to stop and discuss anything, or are we ready to
No,
advance?
we just want to let the front guard know you have to hop over.
All right.
There's a
So
pressure
Can
plate on the ground.
somebody stay behind and let the rear
Hey,
guard
you
know
can
as well, since we're so far behind and we wouldn't know?
you pass it down, I guess. Who had a question?
real quick.
Yeah.
I'm giving Zira my rope. He's gonna tie it off and then throw it down the hole, and and then yeah. Oh, I'll just do it. I'll tie it off and throw it down the hole. And
Okay.
Zira, you can tell him what your action is.
So while they were busy opening that door, Arlen, you took out your rope, and where are you tying it?
Anywhere that seems sturdy, that's close to the hole, just anywhere close.
There are some support beams above you if you want to tie it on that.
Do they look as though they could break if through a fucking halfling's weight?
Mm, it looks like the support beams are
My
old
load is
wooden
about
support beams.
47.
They look like they're here to support the arched ceiling above you guys. There's a bunch of cracks in the ceiling though.
Well, it's a halfling, so I doubt it'll
He's only,
do anything. But
it's a halfling wearing almost 60 pounds of gear, so he's around 100 pounds.
oh
So.
Yeah.
fuck. Okay, Zira, you have the nail
Dude,
and
just
hammers on
stop.
you, right?
Stop wasting time for no reason.
Alright, so before we advance,
really.
there's some
Okay,
action
never mind. Fine. No,
in the
he
middle
can. No,
guard,
it's whatever.
right?
Zira, you can do what you want
The
though.
middle
I'll
march.
give you the rope.
Amster, do you want to... I mean, he's holding the rope, he passes it to you. What would you like to do, Amster? You were at the back, but you moved toward the middle to check out this pit, or not pit, but pool to the southwest. Right, pillars
Can
down to the west.
I tie the rope on the what's called the support beam and hoist myself down? Is that
Okay,
possible?
well, the support beam is roughly 5 feet above you, or above the floor, so for you it's 2 feet above, so you have to toss it up and then kind of lasso it. Does that make sense? Or,
Yep.
I'll stop him.
so while he's doing this, the party's like getting ready to move in, but we're breaking formation. One of the guys at the front, Lorenzo, makes his way toward Amster and tries to stop him.
Well,
Amster, do you want to keep going, or what are you gonna do? Lorenzo's like grabs your shoulder and says, "Hey, get back in line." Right? Do you want to
I'll
keep
just
going?
follow I'll just follow Lorenzo then.
You don't have
I
to
take
listen
my
to him,
rope
right?
back.
No one is better than you, so exactly. If you want, you can maybe
Hamster,
discuss this.
Hamster,
Maybe
If
this
you
is
want,
just
you can,
fine.
but I
Hamster,
don't
this
think
is
you're gonna
Ekin
get
telling
anything
you
out
you
of it.
should do it. This is what this is Ekin telling
so.
you should
You
do
don't
it.
have to listen to Lorenzo if you don't want to, right? But he wants
Yeah,
you to move ahead with the rest of the group, pretty much.
I'll move ahead with the rest of the group for now.
Okay, maybe on the
Alright, I
way
take
back
my
you can
rope
check
back
it out.
again.
Okay, Arlen, you get your rope back. Are we all falling back in line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Going back in
Did the
formation.
group
Yep.
at the front want to advance while this was happening, or did they want to wait?
Just
So we're all
advance.
back in
Stop
order.
waste time.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump over the
Okay.
pressure
So
plate
while that
and
was
enter it
happening,
if I don't see any
all
monsters.
okay.
I'll stay by the door and make sure to, you know, instruct people to jump over the pressure plate.
Sounds good. So you point out to Fresno. Fresno, maybe you've seen this before, right? You hop over. I don't know if Fresno's seen it before, but you hop over where he
No.
points. Which direction do
Well,
you
he
hop
did go
over?
into the room before the last time we went.
So if you're hopping into the chamber, are you hopping north, northeast, or northwest? The door is toward the west, so you can't really hop toward the west. So do you want to hop toward the west, into the door, north, into the chamber, or northeast?
Uh, I'll do northeast.
Good call. All right, you hop over what's directly north, right? Which is what, of course, he points out to be the potential pressure plate, but you don't really see much except the floor is kind of slightly raised, right? Directly ahead of the door compared to the rest of
I
the room.
mean, if someone points out a trap and you don't see it at first glance, but they point it out, can't you just see
Yeah,
it at that point?
yeah. If you see it if you choose to look. So you know if you really want to get specific, right? Fresno, if you want, you can say, "I look at the floor. Is the floor raised?" I'll say, "Yes, it is." And it is, right? You can see the floor ahead of the door is definitely raised.
It's probably like after I jump over, I look back to look down and check on everyone else.
Just double check. Gudrick would make his way across, and then the two, Fresno, you can move kind of forward into the chamber, provide security as Gudrick guides the rest of the party through.
Guard the room while we wait.
Okay, so Fresno is it fine? You kind of step forward, get out of the way, right? Moving north into chamber. Gudrick, you would also move kind of east and guide the others in, advising them to jump over the pressure plate. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so just make sure everyone's paying attention. If you're not paying attention, you're not coming with, right? Uh, or I'm just gonna go down the list pretty much. So, second rank, Hakun, are you jumping over the pressure plate or something else?
Yep.
Okay, and then Lorenzo, you too, or something else?
Yep.
Okay, and Arlen, with us?
Oh yeah,
No.
sorry.
Okay,
Yeah, I jump over the trap as well.
good to go. Vernon, are you with us?
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Okay,
jumping over it.
good. And Baldemar, you still with us?
Yes.
All right, hopping over the pressure plate.
Yes.
Felix, are you with us?
Yes, I'm jumping over the pressure plate.
Karma's
Good.
here. Hi.
Froze is here. All right. I know Goldrake is there, right? Belenades, you with us still?
I'm right here.
Belenades, okay, good. You made it through. Amps, are you still with us?
Yep.
All right, good. Took a little while for you guys to all finally get over, right? A bit of a struggle. But you all made it into the chamber now, over the trap. And a turn passes. It's turn 5.
Alright.
Okay, so from
Uh,
here, by the way, torches were lit at turn, I think, turn 3, yeah. So you've got till turn 9 before you have to relight torches. These torches were expended from whose? Was it Guldrick's torches?
my pack.
Goldrick.
I'm down 2 from my 10.
Okay, good to go. -2 because you gave Baldemar one. Let's see.
What turn did you say we had to relight our torches?
You have until
9.
turn 9. It's turn 5 right
Okay,
now.
thanks.
So we've been in the dungeon for 50 to 60 minutes, and at 90 to 100 minutes, we'll need new torches. Okay, so we're at 50 to 60 minutes in the dungeon. We've made it into the chamber. The torches shine the way. You're in a 20-foot wide chamber continuing north. There are empty coffins, open coffins, all along the south wall, east wall, and west wall here. There's a statue up ahead to the north in the center of the chamber.
We're just gonna ignore the statue and just start heading up north to
Alright,
the chamber.
We should
you're
prod.
advancing your men north through the chamber.
Yep,
Okay,
Continue to
Goldrick.
prod.
do you want to be in the center of this chamber, toward the east side, or the west side? Right now the party's toward the east, since they all have toward the northeast. So you want to stay toward the center, or do you want to stay toward the east, or toward the west?
We'll stay towards the east.
East. Okay, so you remain at the east, and you move north. Alright,
Mhm.
party's advancing toward the north right now. There are pillars every kind of 10 foot by 10 foot square, in the center of every 10 foot by 10 foot square. And we advance to basically a second pillar on the east side. This is about 10 to 15 feet ahead from the south wall. On the east wall, you see an exit. There's a door here. Otherwise, this wide chamber continues north past this area. Shall we continue north? What do you guys
Check
want
I'm
to check?
sorry.
check the
I'm sorry.
door. Check the
I'm
door
sorry.
for
Where's the exit?
traps.
Where's
We
the
have an
exit?
old
I'm
wooden
sorry.
door to the east.
To the east. Okay.
Yep. This
All
is
right.
roughly 15
Can
to 20
Who
feet
had
north of
the
the south wall.
suggestion to check for traps?
I
I
check
just
that
said
area,
that.
the area for traps
Alright, we've
before
been
we
fighting
Yeah.
continue?
toward this position. Where are you looking if you're looking for traps?
What you're saying, it's a different entrance we're going into, correct?
You want to go toward it? There's a door here to the east. Otherwise, the corridor that you're currently in continues north, the one you've been moving through. So it's like a side exit.
There's do we notice anything on the walls? Any switch or anything like that? Any levers?
Near this door?
Yeah.
Nope.
Are the hinges on our side?
The hinges are on your side, and it's barred by a wooden plank.
It's a pull door.
Want me
The
to
hinges on
continue
our
on north,
side.
guys, or what?
I mean, we can go through it. I guess.
Let's
Why
map
not?
out. Let's map out the chamber. So,
Okay.
also, first we'll ask our. Can we ask our elf to just come up to the front and look for just a second to see what he sees ahead?
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I'm a strut up there. You can real nice and cool like I'm up here.
Alright. So you try to observe the next 10 feet ahead. Because right now the party standing where they are can see just about 10 feet of corridor. They can kind of see a corner, but you can see past this corner. And you're basically looking an extra 10 feet ahead with the torchlight, so you can see 20 feet ahead. Because you can't see well in daylight, but you can see better in dim lighting.
As an elf?
Yes. If you can see better
Oh, that's
in the
crazy.
darkness, you can't see as good in normal light. So.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Naturally, right? When you go outside, you're like, oh fuck, it's so fucking bright, right?
And I got you. I got you. Continue.
You're day blind, but you got night vision.
So
All
is
right.
he just nocturnal, or I mean, nocturnal
Yes. All
animals
right.
are
Continue.
different.
Continue, Egan. No.
Or
That's fine.
Demi-humans are just from the underground usually. That's why. All right. So you're looking north, an extra 10 feet, and basically it just leads into a continuation of the this chamber. But there's a corner up ahead. So you've known. So this at this point, based on how far we explored, the chamber from the south wall continued 30 feet north. It's a total of 20 feet wide, and it leads into so far, uh, or at this point you see a corner. The chamber is now starting to continue toward the east. To the north, it continues into darkness. To the west, there's just darkness. But you know that there's a corner up ahead, pretty much. And aside from that, you can see along that corner are a few small pots.
Uh, so Egan, with detect magic, would I be able to see through those pots if it was glowing inside?
If they were slightly open, then yes. If there
Oh,
were any
okay. Never
holes in
mind.
them,
Sorry.
right?
I didn't know if it was like a X-ray-esque type thing or not.
Nope. Imagine you just see a soft glow, so if it comes from an object. So if it's blocked off,
Okay.
concealed, no longer you can see it, right?
Okay. I'm just gonna assume these are wine then. So never mind.
All right. Other than this, we've got this door here. While he was observing, did the rest of the group want to just hold position and stand on guard?
Look at the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were also mapping.
Map. Oh, you guys want to spend a turn mapping the area?
Yep.
Not you,
I'll draw a
Egan.
map for
They're
you.
going to.
Sure.
No, not you. Not you. Oh wait. Wait, were you?
Yeah.
You want him
Sure.
to draw it?
Yeah, sure. We can do it. Yeah, fine.
Right now it's turn 6, by the way. While you guys
Yeah,
were
so we can
observing.
rest.
Okay, so if we're
Oh
going to
wait, no.
observe, or
Yeah. We'll just look
okay,
in.
it'll be turn 6 to 7. Okay.
Okay.
While you guys start mapping the area out, so the crew like opens up their maps and starts looking around, detailed map, right? Or maybe not detailed, but at least accurate map of the area. Um, the rest of the crew can stand guard, right? Unless anyone else want to take an action while this is happening.
Any sconces here, Egan?
Every pillar has a sconce facing the west.
Right. I would like to put a torch on the sconce.
Okay. So, you take a torch. As the yeah, that'll happen. It doesn't take long to do that. You want to put the current torch you have in the sconce while the party waits,
Yeah.
or do you want to put a fresh torch in there?
No.
The
The
current one.
used one, the one that I'm using, the current one.
Good to go.
And then before we go, then I'll just light one up before we go.
Okay,
Another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So this is turn 6 or 7. During turn 6 or 7, we see Nags, or sorry, not Nags, but Goodrick, placing a torch in the sconce. As he does this, at least a few of you are getting the map drawn. So Lorenzo at least. So Khan, do you want to do anything else but stand by and guard this position?
No, I just stay on rear
This is
guard.
Hakan.
Oh, at least a Karm.
Oh, you said Hakun. Okay.
Hakun.
Uh, I want
What's
to look
your
at the
action?
door.
Okay, checking out the door. As you're looking at the door, Lorenzo is mapping. As he's mapping, Fresno, what would you like to do?
I'll join him by the door.
Okay. And as you're both looking at the door, Arlen, what would you like to do?
I thought I was inspecting the corner.
Oh yeah,
Or is
that's
that
right.
the term?
This
Yeah.
is while you were inspecting the corner, yeah. So you're looking
Yeah,
ahead,
yeah.
looking north. And Vernon, what would you like to do while this was all happening?
I'm gonna inspect the pots.
They're to the north. You can't currently see them. Arlen's pointing them
Okay,
out
never
right
mind.
now.
I'm holding. I'm holding.
Okay. All right, Valdemar. We know that you were the rear guard torch while the party was, spreading out to explore this area, or just at least map this area out and make observations. What were you doing? Did you just want to guard or something else?
I'll guard.
Okay,
I'll just
you're
stand on
guarding.
guard basically.
And while you're on guard, Felix, what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot my name was Felix. I would like to put my sling away.
Anything else?
No, just guard.
Okay, guard without your sling. And Frode,
Rear guard.
rear guard.
I'll listen behind me.
Okay, so you listen toward the south. Valdemar listens toward the south then too. Felix, do you want to listen toward the north, west, or east? Felix.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Can I listen towards the east?
Okay. We have a wall to the east, a door to the east. Gudrick, we know what you're doing. You're doing the sconce thing, the torches.
Yeah, afterwards I'll go in and check out the door and make sure that there's no traps there.
Good to go.
See if there's any triggers.
All right. And Bernardes.
I'll listen to the north.
All right, guarding toward the north. And Amster, what's your action?
I'll inspect the room to see if there's any hidden passages.
You want to inspect the floor or a wall?
The walls.
The walls. So from where we're currently standing, directly east of us, there is a door there. So you probably don't want to check there. But you can check the wall south of it, or you can check the wall north of it. How's that?
I'll check the south one.
Okay. There's coffins in the way, but you look at that wall just in case. Inspecting that south wall for any hidden doors. Okay. Let's get that map drawn. The map will be dependent, or the size of the map is dependent on where the torches are, naturally. So, eliminating your current position. We'll do in this case, a 10-foot scale map, every inch representing 10 feet.
Alright.
From our current position.
How much time do I have left?
We have, game time wise, we start today's game, I think at, was it 13 or 12? Was it 12, I think?
It was
12:30?
let me check. Let me check. Yeah, I think 12:30.
So we have until 3:30, we have 1 hour left.
We have an hour.
Time goes by really quick. I'm playing D&D, usually.
While you're drawing that map, I have a question.
For me?
Yeah, it's just about gameplay mechanics. It's not about our campaign.
Sure. What's up?
So when you rest and light torches, do you do that in the same turn?
You usually do it at the end of the turn, so you don't have to waste the torches, right? So, like, you can't try to conserve all that time, right? So if the torch is burning the last 10 minutes while you're resting, then near the end of your turn, right, you light the next batch of torches, right? Just to like use up the torches properly, right? So you don't waste it.
But you can do both of those things in one single turn.
Yeah, while you're resting, you can light torches. Anything that's not strenuous.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And you can. I have another question. So for the detect magic, would I be able to? How long does that last for? You said it lasts for like almost an hour in game, right? Like in game time.
I can check for you.
Yeah, go ahead and check for him. Thanks.
Take magic lasts for 2 turns in game.
Oh fuck. Okay, and uh, would there ever be like magic in the walls? Would that ever be a thing?
It
Just like
could. You know, it might be like an enchanted brick or something like that. You never know.
okay, yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was curious about. Um, Boomer, you're more experienced. Do you think I should pop it right now since we're in like a pretty
Um.
extravagant looking
No.
room? There's pots in the corner. We got fucking pretty
Uh.
open, very wide.
It's
Last time we had
we.
a detect magic here. Don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. We
Oh, you
just
already did. Okay.
wait till we get a better room, or if maybe if we find
It's just a
an item.
different room in general.
Yeah. Different room.
We've been here before.
Okay. And he said we have an hour of gameplay left, right?
For
I'm
me,
gonna
yeah.
die tomorrow, dude.
About like an hour 6 minutes ish. Hour 5 minutes.
God, it's gonna be 12 o'clock. Oh my god.
Yeah. Time flies.
Alright, just to kind of key the map, these black dots represent where the pillars are, the X represent where the trap is, these narrow uh, strips represent where the coffins are, these represent where some pots are, this here represents where the statue is, and those little dots represent that there's a torch on that sconce. These are doors, of course. Your party is positioned like this. They're trailing toward the, or south, of course. So your rear guard is toward the door to the south. Majority of you, or the front guard, the front is of course at the
That's
door.
so north
So,
to south. That's about 20 feet.
yeah, there's a 10-foot scale, so every
Okay.
circle is 1 inch. So every inch on this map is 10 feet.
Okay.
Alright,
Confirming.
we got a door. This is the door we were checking out.
Mhm.
While you were mapping, of course, various characters took on different actions. I'll tell you the results of their actions. So starting with Hakon, did not take long to look at this door unless you were observing for a hidden trap throughout the turn.
Yep, on observe for hidden trap. Exactly.
Okay,
Look
so
around the hinges. If the door has a lock, inside the lock, maybe look at the ground. If there's any wires.
okay,
What
first
else
the
could there
hinges.
be?
What do you want
Yep.
to know about the hinges? You see rusty hinges here.
I want to see if do they look sturdy?
They look rusty and old. They don't look sturdy.
Okay. Alright. Next is trap, right?
What trap?
Hidden trap. Is there a lock first of all in this door?
You look at the lock. There's no lock. The door is barred.
It's barred. There's like a wood plank barring it,
Yes,
some
it's on
sort.
your side. So you have to lift it to open this door.
Okay. Uh, sure. I'll just leave it at that then.
Anything else you want to observe? The floor, you look at the floor, you see stone tiles there. You're standing in front of the door, so if there was a trap right here, you would have already triggered it.
Okay. Is it possible if I can listen through the door?
Sure. You start listening toward it. Immediately, you know, you listen to it for the remainder of the turn then.
Sure.
Okay. While you were doing this, also next to you was Fresno. Fresno, you were looking at the door. What do you observe for?
Um, I think I was just gonna listen through it and just,
Listen to it the whole
have,
time?
yeah.
Alright, so while Khan was looking at the door, the whole time you were just listening against it. Eventually he joins you. Okay. And I'll tell you the results of your listening near the end of the turn. We'll come back to you guys. Alright, so back to, let's see, Baldemar, you were listening toward the south. Let's see if you heard anything. Carefully listen throughout the whole turn. Nothing really crazy was heard throughout the turn. Let's see, that was Baldemar. And, let's see. Let's, well, if you're listening the whole turn, actually, it might have been something, actually, no matter what. So, a whole turn of listening, Baldemar, and all guards to the south, throughout the turn, sometimes you would hear strange sifting sounds. those who guard it toward the south. It's a whole turn of listening. So every now and then you would hear strange hissing sounds. All right, nothing new. And then guards toward the north. Uh, let's see. Listening will give you insight of what you might encounter up ahead, of course, if you were to move in that direction. Alright, every now and then, those listening to the north sometimes hear a strange, a strange cracking sound. Every now and then, also hearing a strange flocking sound, very distant.
Cracking? Like, can you give an example? Like IRL? What does that mean?
Like it sounds like cartilage cracking, right? Like a weird snap, like
Oh,
cracking your knuckles, right? Or
okay,
a
okay,
crab cracking, right? The shell.
okay.
It's a weird shell crack sound, and every, that also makes a strange flock sound. It's like a cracking shell sound, right? Crunchy sounds, and then
I'm
of course
dead.
you also hear
Skeleton.
flocking. All right. Other than this, those who were on guard, nothing approached. I think. Let me double check. It's turn 6. Yeah, nothing approached while you guys were on guard. Um, the one looking toward the south. One of you tried to detect secret door on that eastern wall. What's your wisdom, Amster? You still with us? Oh,
My wisdom is 5.
okay. Nothing seen. So you carefully observed. Is there anything in particular you look for on that wall? You just see a stone wall made of brick.
Just for any hidden compartments.
A hidden compartment. You
Yep.
don't. What? Describe a compartment like. You mean like a drawer or something in the wall? Or do you mean like a loose
Something
brick?
like a switch that
A switch?
loose brick or a switch that opens a secret door.
Pressure point.
You looked for a secret brick or a loose brick in that wall. You did not see any loose bricks during this observation. And then any switches? You didn't see any switches there either. Just the wall. Alright. The turn has passed. It is now turn 7. How will your
Me.
party continue? Do you guys want to discuss your findings or advance?
You said at the end of the turn you.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you if you heard anything beyond that door. The door to the east. Two of you listened carefully against it together. That roll gives you insight on what might lie to the east. Alright. Carefully, Fresno and was it Hakun? You guys listen together. It gets kind of awkward. You're just staring each other in the eyes as you
I
listen.
think I was also listening to the east, wasn't I?
Were you? It says Velix was. Oh yeah, all three of you, but you were not against the door. These guys were. You were just
Okay.
standing there. So the thing you would hear is them just breathing, right? And holding torches or whatever.
Breathe harder, guys.
Okay.
Oh, what? Huh?
So, uh, every now and then you guys would hear a strange, sparkling sound, if that makes any sense. A strange, like, zap, right? Very distant. Not sure what's causing such a weird sound, but it sounds like radiation or sparking, right? Bzzz, right? It's weird zap energy sounds, right? To the east.
What that is?
Okay, get ready to lifting door.
Open door?
Oh, is that
Just
a good thing?
I'm just gonna bring my crowbar and start lifting the thing barding it.
The plank of wood? You don't really need a crowbar
Yeah.
to lift that.
I wanna lift it from a distance though.
Oh, okay. So you use the crowbar, you try to lift it out of there, right? You use the crowbar to kind of angle it and pop it out. It's pretty heavy. It's a heavy piece of wood to bar this door, right? So that nothing can come through. So you set the plank down on the ground or
Yeah, I
to the
just set
side.
it there. Yeah,
All
to
right,
the side.
open it.
As as he's doing that, I'm lighting another torch.
Oh yeah, that's right. Good call. Thanks for the reminder. So
I'm just
fresh
gonna.
torch being lit on turn 7.
It's hinges, right? So I'm gonna put the crowbar in the hinge and start slowly pulling it, see if it opens.
Okay. Uh, you start to slowly pull it. Now keep in mind, after turn 8, your characters will be tired. So actually, on turn 8, you guys,
Oh, we're
Rest.
tired. Then we'll
not
rest.
yet. It's turn 7 right now. So
Oh,
yeah, after turn 8, you'll be tired because you rested on turn 2. So turn 2 to 3, you rested. So after turn 8, so turn 9 is if you don't rest before turn 9, you'll be tired. So turn 8 will be a good time to rest. But if you make it to turn 9, at turn 9 you'll be tired, right? Because it would have been an hour since your last rest.
okay.
So turn 8 would be a good time to rest pretty much, right? So you prevent that tiredness or fatigue in your group.
Okay.
Right now
Then
you're
for
opening
turn
that door.
7.
We still got time. We still got one more
Yeah.
turn, right? You open that door up, pop it open, right? You can see you want to pull it open, right?
I'm just like slowly cracking
Carefully
it
and
open,
slowly
I guess.
pull it open.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see if it's unlocked. Alright, it's either locked or stuck. You want to force it?
Mm,
I can use my rusty spear.
It's got two hooks on the door, right, that you could grab, or handles. That's where the bar was in. The bar was pushed through the handles.
We
sure.
can use my 10-foot pole to put under the
Anyone
handles to
have a
lift it,
water
right?
skin? Does anyone have a water skin? That you can lose.
No.
I
Well,
I do. I do.
I could just
I
use
have a
my
water skin.
rusty spear.
I have a water skin.
what's in it?
Water.
So pour some water on it. See if it'll loosen it up, maybe.
Water is actually anti-lubricant, so I don't think
Yeah.
that'd
Oh,
be a
it's
good idea.
anti-lubricant.
Yes,
I can
water
just
is an
use my rusty
anti-lubricant.
spear so we don't risk
Just
breaking your pole.
I have a crowbar. It's made for that.
Okay, then you could do that. And I'll just prepare to.
Just
I'll just have my shield ready.
actually, so we don't get a penalty and maybe get in combo. I'll just rest. I think I'll start resting.
Alright, so I guess while you guys were just discussing right now and planning on how you would open this door, you're also resting at the same time. How's that?
Sure.
Okay, so from 7 to
Yes.
8 you rest.
Oh,
So you rest at turn 7 then. Okay, so if we rest
water.
at turn 7 to 8, go ahead and take a real life break. Come back in 5 minutes.
All right. Water. Wait, water can work as lubricant. Yeah, can it?
No, not for doors.
Am I wrong, Ekin? That water can be.
You need oil, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oil.
you use oil
very
to
wrong.
loosen.
Water, it causes rust.
You're making it worse.
I do periodic
That's what
maintenance
I
on
said,
vans,
man.
so it's very bad.
Also, we heard things coming back from the where we came.
Those those
Did we
snakes.
close that
It was
door?
the snakes.
No, we can't. Oh well.
Well, we
No, we
heard
can't.
like someone heard
Well, wait.
rattling.
Hey, we have those nails in the hammer. Somebody has those. He can bottom for him. He can just put the
That's
nail
gonna make
underneath.
noise.
I'm
That's
saying
me,
you
I
can put it
think.
underneath. No, it won't make any noise really. You put the nail underneath the hinge and you tap it once and it pops the little thing that holds the hinge together out. It doesn't make noise.
Well,
You
you
can watch
don't.
a YouTube
It's not
video
the
on it.
hinges that's making the door stuck. It's the door itself.
It's just trapped.
The door itself is stuck. I thought we got the barricade off and then we couldn't open it.
Yep. Yeah, we got the
No,
barricade off, then we couldn't open.
the door itself is stuck or
Yeah,
locked.
it's just
Yeah,
the door
and
stuck.
if the hinges are rusted, that means that it's the hinges that are making the door stuck. So if you just pop the okay, so how the hinges work is there's two little overlaps, and in the middle is a little pin. You pop the pin out, those hinges are worthless. They just fall out basically, and it just opens.
But if we still want to be able
I
to
mean,
close the
what if
door
I
in
do
case
that with the
something's like
crowbar? What if I
breaking
break
in.
them with the
The
crowbar?
crowbar wouldn't be able to fit in there. That's why I said use the nail. The nail's
Big,
limited
Yeah, I'll
and
do
they
that.
popped out.
I'll
big,
do that.
And it won't
big
be
Yeah.
loud because
booty,
it's just a little pin on the inside.
big booty Latina. That's
Nigga,
all I know.
come. Wow.
Oh man.
But you can be streaming this. You got com 4K.
Oh, so and what's wrong with big booty Latina?
Arm,
Trying to
what
get
the
Ekin
fuck are you
banned.
talking about, Big Dog?
Trying to get
Dude's
Ekin
down bad
banned.
during the D&D session, bro. What's going on?
Bro, we're
No,
playing D&D,
For
Big Guy.
real,
What are you on
dude.
about?
that's just a random phrase, bro.
Ekin,
What
can
you
you penalty? Can you
mean?
give him a
That's
penalty for this? Can you give him a
crazy.
penalty for this,
That's
Ekin?
You
crazy.
can't.
Egan, he needs a
Oh,
-1 to everything for holiness.
we're on break. We're on break. So
Trying to
We're
get
on
Ekin
break,
Yeah,
banned.
bro.
yeah, we're on break.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm an oddball. Nice to meet you.
yeah, you can describe it as an oddball if you want,
Shut
but
up, Kaden.
You
Shut
sound
up.
like a Valorant player, Carm. Are you?
Nah, I don't play
You sound
Valorant.
like a Valorant player. I'm not gonna lie. You sound like those
I
e-daters.
Alright,
I
so
play
guys,
Dude,
I
he's in the daddy
mainly
server for a
I
reason.
mean,
so
The
bro, you're in the
daddy
same server.
server.
yo,
You're in the same server
The daddy
too.
server.
You're in the same
Bruh,
server
no way.
too. You're in the
Caden,
same
That's
server.
so
Caden,
weird.
Your
you're in
name
the
your
daddy
name is
server.
Booty. Your name is Booty Buster. What you mean, Kaden?
Caden, what are you doing?
Kaden, your name is Booty
Damn.
What are you
Buster.
doing?
He's in a daddy. He's in Chill Zone. His name is Booty Buster. What a
I'm
heart.
Caden, you
banned from
can't be
Chill Zone, aren't
serious.
I?
No, you're not. You're in the server still. What are you
No
Uh,
talking about?
shot.
I got banned from
No
almost all of
shot,
them.
dude.
Daddy and
no,
Chill
alright,
Zone
real
are
quick,
like the
guys,
last ones
guys,
I haven't been
guys,
banned
guys.
from.
Like, damn,
So what
bro.
do you guys want to
Carm, you're
do?
still in all of
So,
them though. I know you
alright,
are.
Shut
Your
the
ass is in
fuck
all them
up.
bitches.
I
so,
needs to be a mod in fucking Ego Paradise,
I,
bro.
Oh
No.
God!
What?
Oh my
Yo, can we report
God!
this guy's account? Can we get this guy banned off
Dude, this
Discord?
is bad. Get him out of
Yo,
here, dude.
mods,
Can
mods,
we
can we get
report
this
Nah,
this
guy
guy?
banned?
I may be in
Mods.
the servers, but I've never been a
nah.
mod of
I
the
was
servers, dog.
no.
That's bad.
They appointed me. I didn't sign up for it because
Y'all
I was
can't be
Oh,
thinking.
serious.
yeah, that means you're
Yo,
They
mods, can
didn't
we get
they
this
just
shady
guy
in the
banned,
server.
appointed
They're
please?
you.
like, yeah, okay, buddy, that's
Carm, you can't be
gross.
serious.
I
Can we
was
get
a
some mods in the
Again,
chat,
mod.
you're
please?
dude
Can we get
doxing
some
your
mods in the chat?
Snapchat. You can pull your phone back.
I was a voice mod. A voice mod.
okay, let's just.
You can't be
So what do you
serious.
guys want to do? You guys want to get this door? You want to
Break
map
is
out the
done,
rest?
guys. Break is done.
Let's get the
Alright.
door. I'll like pop the hinges.
Well, if it's a bar door, it's barred for a reason.
Oh, my headset died. I'm back.
Abolish e-daters,
Yeah. I'm saying
please.
Yeah.
a bar
It's,
door is barred
Abolish
for a reason.
e-gators.
yeah,
So
because there's so many treasure in there that they don't want to let anyone
All right,
get.
it's been 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Let's
but there
resume.
can also be monsters in there. That's why I'm saying like don't destroy the hinges, but we can just pull it open.
Yeah.
It's not. No, you can put the pins back in the hinges. You know, just put the
Yeah,
pins
but that's
back.
gonna
just
take time, especially if there's monsters.
just do
It
that.
doesn't take like barely any
Have the
time. You just put it back in.
Yeah, have the strongest people, and they can just force it in the second round. But it is.
If you
risky.
force it open, it's gonna break. If you just pop those pins out, it'll open with ease, and then you can put the pins back in after you're done. It's
Yeah,
how a door works.
all for popping the hinges.
Bro, I'm gonna just pop the door open. Screw all of
Just
this. I'm
open
gonna
the
just
door.
make a
Open the
door.
Okay,
door.
you're
Open
gonna
it.
break the rusted hinges though. You're gonna break them.
All right,
Open the
ladies and
fucking
gentlemen,
door.
let's resume. So
All right.
we left off the characters resting from turns 7 to 8. So it's turn 8 now. How would you like to continue?
I'm gonna use my
The door's
trusty
unbarred.
crowbar to open it with a crowbar. Or trusty crowbar.
All right, you take your crowbar and you try to pop it open.
Yep.
All right, you get to work. Let's see if it happens. Your first attempt,
And I'm
it
standing
fails.
beside the.
Okay, you're standing next to him, right? Do you want to resume marching order except for him? So those in the front, supposed to be in the front, is in the front. Everyone falls back, or do we want to hold our current positions? We're just like spread out. We have guards to the south, guards to the north. So do you
Where
want
would
to
I
resume
be?
marching order, or do you want to resume, or hold
I think
the
it's best
current?
if we stay how we are, so we ain't all crowded, in case there is.
Very well. So let's get that door open. Another attempt. And we have also made some noise, by the way. He attempts a few times, right? Eventually gets that door open, pops it open. Door's unlocked and unstuck. You can push it open now if you want, or not
I'm
push
gonna
it, but
get back.
pull it.
No, I'm gonna get back to formation.
Okay, you fall back in line. Are we forming the ranks? Everyone falling back
Yeah,
in line.
just the same rank. Just all in
Okay.
rank.
Those at the front is Fresno and Guldrick. Everyone else falls back in line. The door's
What?
unlocked, and how do you want to continue?
So the door is unlocked now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Can I
I can
push it?
open it and just have my shield.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so I'll open it and I'll just have my shield at the ready
Okay.
to block it in case there's anything.
I'll help her push it by using my 10-foot pole. You know.
Very well. So you push it open carefully, quietly, and with a 10-foot pole, and she has her shield and spear ready to stab at anything up ahead as you guys open it from the front together side by side. The door opens, right? The thing is, the door is not a push door; it's a pull door. So you have to grab at the hook handles. You want to pull it open?
Yeah, we're pulling it open, just doing
Handles
the
look.
same thing.
Do they look safe to touch? The handles?
They look like old rusty hooks.
Yes. Don't you have a hook, Boldrick? Use your hook.
Yep. I'm going to use my hook.
Okay, you take out your hook and hook it against the handle and start hooking the door open, right? Pulling it toward you.
Right.
Unless you meant to tie the hook to the end of your pole before you did this and use the hook on your pole to hook it.
Nah, I just pull it.
Alright,
You know.
pull it with your hook in your hand. Okay. Nothing happens. The door gets opened and reveals a 10-foot corridor continuing to the east, 8 to 10 feet tall from the floor. And all over the floor along the walls, you see old books. Most are moldy and full of holes and broken, covered in webs and mold. There are a few decent looking ones though.
So how big is this chamber?
Check for traps beyond the door real
The
quick.
chamber is, it's not even the chamber, it's a corridor. It continues east.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, it's
arched.
continuing east.
Yes,
Okay.
it's 10 feet wide, 8 to 10
Oh.
feet tall, continuing east.
How high are how high? 10 feet tall. That's how high the ceiling
8 to
is.
10 feet, yeah. The tallest point is 10, but toward
Okay.
the walls, because it's arched, it's only 8 feet.
Right. Make sure to check for traps, guys.
Anything drippy wet from on top of the ceilings or anything like that?
You look at the ceiling, just in case,
Yep.
and you'll see there's a strange green ooze up there just sitting there.
Ooh.
That's slime.
I point up there and I inform them and I'll step back.
It's just a small
You
That's
amount
should
their
though.
you should you
It's
department.
not
should
a lot of it.
attach a torch to your pole and start stabbing at it.
I could do that.
No, well, if it's
How else
what
are we gonna
what
get
type
through?
of what type of ooze
What
did you
is
say?
it?
The
You see a
green.
greenish, slimish thing. It's a
A
very
green
small patch of
slime.
green
It's a
slime up there.
slime.
They're only hurt by fire, I believe.
They get hurt by fire. What?
They're only hurt by fire. Green
Yeah,
slime.
exactly. Which is why I told him to attach
Yeah,
a
you'll
torch
need a
to his
torch.
pole.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I will do that.
How do slimes deal damage?
And
They
They look your way.
I'll give Fresno a torch also so she can tie it to her rusty spear.
You have a rope.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
I
have
do.
rope as
Alright, you
well.
take out your rope. You tie that torch to the end of your spear. You raise it to um, the strange slime on the ceiling. It's green. And it's a very small bit of slime. It's about,
Oh
it's very
shit.
small. It's really like a dot, pretty much. A handful of slime up there. Maybe only a pound of slime. And you just melt it off the ceiling. It just starts to sizzle up and steam and smoke, and it just crumbles into a piece of rock. Falls to the ground. A greenish piece of rock. This is proof of your kill, if you want to take it.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can
It's
take
all
it
black
if it's
and
a
rot,
pro
charred
kill.
up.
Before you step in, make sure to observe for like any wires. See if the floors like
Pick it up and look for traps
yeah. See
as
if the
I walk
floors.
in.
Mm-hmm. Good. Oh, yeah.
Alright,
Is there any slime on the walls or anything like that on the floors?
you don't see any on the walls. The floor or the ceiling's back to normal, right? It's just an old art ceiling. With stone and cracks. And the floor, just stone floor there with some cracks. Not a lot.
Alright, let's tap the floor and let's move in.
Okay, I'll start
Looking for
tapping.
traps. And then
Well, we have another thief that can check for traps too.
But they're in the
Yeah.
back. They're in the back.
Alright, you guys want to move forward?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll
Just
move
tapping the
forward.
floor.
After
Let's fight.
5 to 10 feet of advancing up ahead, now you see further down the corridor. It continues toward the east. And this next 10 feet up ahead, you're now starting to see bookshelves on either side. Okay?
Mm.
So,
All
a
right. You
bookshelf
guys
on
wanna?
either side.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, the corridor continues east.
You guys wanna inspect the shelves?
Can we
There's shelves,
Maybe
inspect
right?
the
maybe there's
books?
like a secret book that could open a door or something.
Well, can we inspect the books as well? Like, while some
Yeah,
of you
because
inspect the
they
Yeah.
have
shelves?
magical, books or anything like that.
Yeah. Go
Like,
ahead.
in, he said previously that some of them look decent, so I'm thinking they'd be worth something.
Yeah. That was in the previous 10 feet. Ekin. There were other shelves.
Before the shelves, there were just some books on the floor.
Okay. So let's. You guys want to backtrack and look at those books on the
I mean, can we? Okay, as we walked, I guess we just look at the books. I guess I don't know, or we just come backtrack.
Some people can look at the books, other can look at the
There's still people in
bookshelves.
the back. Yeah, we have a long line.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
in the
Where did you
back,
go?
so can I just look at the books?
All right. So, I mean, are we gonna stop and look at the books while the others guard ahead or something, or what? Are you leaving
Yeah.
characters
As
behind
we
to look at the
walk
books while the party
through,
advances?
yeah,
No, I
the
don't
people
think
in the back
anyone's
are
getting
gonna be
left
looking at the
behind. I
books.
think everybody's kind of gonna.
Yeah,
The first.
we just have
Yeah,
a
we're looking
long
at the
What
shelves
line.
we
and the
can
book.
do is while they're looking at the books, we can map.
Yeah, in the
Okay.
first ring.
So we'll
Yeah.
we'll stop here and start exploring this area. How's that?
Mhm.
Okay.
Some of us
Yeah.
are, further ahead, rank 1 and 2. If you want, you can advance into the corridor with the bookshelves and check that out. Because that's
Yeah.
just up
Okay.
ahead. We're not there yet. We're looking at it from the west, right? So technically,
We'll
you
go
guys,
ahead and
rank 1 and 2, you're in the corridor with the books on the floor, right? North and south of you. But if you advance, you allow rank 3 and 4 to check out the books on the floor. And then you can check out the books on the shelves.
yeah, we'll advance, and I'll just keep guard further away.
Okay, so those who choose to advance, right? The rank 1 and 2 moving forward. As you advance, you can see the rest of the corridor continuing toward the east into an open archway leading into an open chamber or expanse of a chamber. Okay. Um, but you're in between the shelves now, north and south of you. And then those in rank 3 and 4, you arrive at the books on the floor. Um, and you start, I guess, looking through them. So of course, the rank 1 and 2 might push further forward if they want to stand guard instead of check the books out, so we have a guard to the east. Or some of you from the back lines might move up to guard the east and break formation, right? We'll go down the list. Do you guys want to discuss your plans first, or do you guys just want to take action? Discussions are good though,
Just
right? So you know who's
just
doing
Okay.
take
what.
actions. Like
Yeah,
I said, the
yeah,
Just take
ones
just
in the
take
action?
back.
action.
Okay. So hopefully
Yeah.
if you just take action, just do your job pretty much, right? Um, Starting with Hakun, you're standing near the front, you're between the shelves. What would you like to do?
Uh,
There are plenty of books on these shelves.
uh, the shelves. Okay. On either side,
There's a
north
north
and
shelf and a
south.
south shelf. What do you want to do here?
We'll look at the north shelf, or me at least.
Hmm. Okay, north shelf. All right, Lorenzo. You're
Mhm.
next to Hakan. You're in this row, right? What would you like to do?
Mhm. I'll look toward the south shelf
Okay.
books. I'll try to find like which ones are like highest quality, and while looking, but
One
those would
thing
be
at a
the
time.
first ones. Okay.
So you're looking toward the bookshelves right now for the highest quality book.
Mhm.
All right. Fresno. You're at the front. All right. Do you want to hold guard or guard the east, or do you want to do something different?
Yeah, I'm holding guard. I'm like keep the torch that's on my rusty spear like a bit forward so I can see further.
The torch. I think the torch is put on the 10-foot pole.
No,
No,
I
just
I
like it
put
on my
I
rusty
put it on.
spear.
Oh, is it
Yeah, I
there?
put one on her spear and one on my 10-foot pole. Yeah,
These were. So you used the torch you were already carrying on your pole, and you lit a second torch for her.
I'm down to 6 torches now.
Yeah, because in that case, yeah, minus 4 torches throughout this adventure. So this adventure alone, you've already lost 4 torches total. You lit one for
Yeah,
her at turn 8 to put on her spear.
turn 8. Yeah,
Okay.
and the one I had was at turn 7.
Yep, exactly. Alright, so Fresno is guarding toward the east, pointing your spear outwards so she can see further ahead. Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll check around and prod around for pressure points with the
Yep.
pole.
So you're with her. You're you're at the very front. You're just prodding the corridor up ahead.
Yes.
Okay. Just prodding. You start with the floor, and then let's see. Arlen, you were right behind rank 2. You're in the corridor between the books and the floor. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna just cast detect magic. 'Cause we're running out of game time, and there's no point in not.
Speed
So
things up.
I'm gonna do
Okay.
detect magic, and
Very
just
well.
start looking around.
Casting a
Good
spell.
call.
And Vernon, you're also next to him, side by side. What would you like to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna start inspecting the books,
You want to start to the
bookshelves,
north or
looking for any secret compartments.
bookshelves? So you have to move up, breaking formation. I'm gonna push into second rank. Is that fine?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right. So you move into the bookshelves. And which shelf you want to check, the north or south side?
The south.
Okay. All right. In the fourth rank, there's Felix. Felix, you're alone in the. No, wait, you have Bernaldez with you. But Felix, what do you do in fourth rank?
I thought Belnatus was in the fifth or sixth.
No, he's fourth with you.
Um,
I'm fourth.
okay, okay. Um, I'd like to inspect the books, the pile of books. You
Pile of
said that we
books.
should be like right around
There's
them,
one to
right?
the
So I don't
north
have
and
to
one to the
break
south.
rank.
Hmm.
Which one doesn't break my rank is bad?
They're near you. You're in the quarter with
Okay.
him. So rank
Okay,
three
so
and
they're
four can
both
reach them.
fairly close.
Hmm.
Okay, so can I inspect the one to the north first
Hmm.
for high quality books?
All right, Frode. You're actually no, not you. Belnades. You're in the quarter with Felix. What would you like to do?
Huh. Last time we heard those cracking sounds, so
Hear noise?
um,
Or
yeah, I heard the noise, so I was wondering if I could like throw a torch down the hallway to see what's there.
you got a lot of guys in front of you. Mm.
Oh,
And you also are not wielding a torch.
Just
You wanna
just
light one up?
stand guard or
I guess I'll just stand guard and stay there. I guess whatever.
It's your choice. It's up to you. She's
Well,
not with you, so she
I
can't tell you
mean,
what to
yeah,
do.
I mean, can I take a torch from someone and throw it down there? Like, would someone be willing to give me one?
You can try to grab one for someone, but right now we're not discussing, right? No one.
Okay.
We agreed that we're not discussing right now. We're just taking actions. So if your action
All
is to
right.
discuss, that's fine. You can ask around and you can get a response during this
Okay.
turn.
I'll ask around then this turn. I have nothing better to do.
All right. You start with asking around for a torch. And answer. What would you like to do this turn?
Sorry.
Your action throughout the turn. What do you start with?
Um,
Answer.
I ask if
No, no. I know
He's
what you're
saying,
doing. I'm asking answer.
Amster. Oops,
Mm.
sorry.
Uh, can I continue inspecting for hidden compartments?
You're currently outside of the quarter because you're fifth rank, so you're actually at the entrance still. Would you like to look
Oh,
for secret doors currently where you are, or do you want to push forward into the quarter and break rank? Looks like there's some space though, especially in third rank. There's only one person there. Want to move there
yeah,
and
sure.
check the
Let's move
walls?
to third rank.
All right. So if you move
Yep.
into this quarter, do you want to check the wall directly north, south, northeast, or southeast? Northeast and southeast is a bookshelf. North is a wall. South is a wall. Which wall do you want to check?
I'll check south.
South. Okay. All right. Amster moves rank to third and is checking that south wall. And then while he's doing this, of course, someone broke rank earlier. It was someone pushed into, that was Vernon, right? You're gonna
Yeah, it
move
was
into second.
me. Yeah.
So second becomes tight. All right. So what actually happens throughout this turn, I'm now going to describe turn 8 through 9. What the results are. We're going to start with any immediate actions, okay? So guarding is not really an immediate action, but we'll start with the guys on the north shelf. So there's just one person looking at the shelf to the north is Hakun, okay? So Hakun, you're kind of carefully observing this shelf here. You can see that there's a bunch of old and moldy books, but not as many as on the floor. Um,
oh,
there's about
what?
4 normal looking books here.
Any are any of these books look way too good in shape for like a place like this?
Um, you carefully observe for one, I guess. They they all look so there's about 40 books on the shelf, but only 4 of them look to be without any holes or damage or mold. The other 36 are full of holes, mold, or damage, right? So,
So, do these books look like? Okay, I'm just gonna pull on these books.
okay. Uh, all right. So you start pulling on the books, all of them.
No, the only ones that look in good shape.
All right. You collect the normal looking books. All right. So you're pulling the normal looking books off the shelf. And while you're doing this, back to the group looking toward the south shelf. So the group looking toward the south shelf. This is Lorenzo and Vernon, right? You see the same amount of books on
Yep.
this side, roughly 40 books here, but only about 10% of them are actually like undamaged,
Yeah.
right? So,
I'm searching for hidden compartments in the bookshelf.
okay.
Maybe
You want to do
switches underneath the books.
a hidden compartment? Describe a hidden compartment. Is that like a shelf or
Like a
I mean, is that like a
switch.
drawer? A switch? Okay.
Like a switch or a button.
All right. You look over it for like a switch. You start with that. So you're looking for a switch here, and as you're looking for a switch, let's see. In that case, while you're looking for that switch, who else is looking at the shelf? Lorenzo, what are you looking for? You
Mm,
see the books, right?
the pristine ones.
Okay, you look for
Um,
good looking books. You see four normal looking books.
mm,
You want those ones? You want to collect
I'll
them?
yeah, I'll just take those and I'll look at the area I pulled them out, see if there's anything hidden, like a switch or like a string, something like that,
Okay,
and
so
then I'll
are you pulling all four first, or are you just pulling one out and looking? Tell me what you start
yeah,
with,
just one
one
at a
step at a
time,
time.
one at a time.
Alright, so one at a time, you know, pull a book forward toward you, have a look. I'll come back to you, tell you your results in a moment.
Okay.
Keep going down the list. So as they're doing that, as they're busy looking at the shelves in detail, we had a few of you looking at the books to the north. In the previous quarter is Felix. You can see on the floor um, that all of these books here are pretty badly damaged, full of mold and such. Uh, there's about 8 books here, uh, but only, or not 8 books. There's about 4 books here, but only one of them looks normal. So 4 bad
Can
books and
I
one normal looking book.
can I take that book and inspect its contents?
Sure. So you pick up the normal looking book and you're gonna start reading through it. Now, as you're busy picking up that book and reading through it, let's see. So now we're reading a book to the north. We have
While I'm
hmm?
Is it possible for like while I'm reading to just like slide back and rank?
Sure, yeah, you step back before you start reading. How's that?
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So, Hakun, we know what you were doing. We know what Lorenzo and them were doing. They're busy. As you guys were all doing this, um, we saw, let's see, Arlen start to cast a spell, which happened pretty quickly, but I'm going to come back to him in a moment. We saw some guards listening toward the east, just Fresno listening. We saw Amster still carefully looking at the wall right now. You're looking at that south wall. You see a stone wall made of bricks. What exactly do you observe for? Just loose bricks? Amster? Alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
pardon?
What exactly do you look at or look for when you look at the south wall? Just loose bricks or something else?
Loose bricks.
Alright, you
That's
look for
all.
any loose bricks on that wall. And you see cracks in the wall here and there. Uh, you see no loose bricks in this wall. Do you want to just spend the turn observing for any hidden, I guess, or just keep looking for loose bricks? So you clearly see none, but you can try to pull at the wall maybe.
Yeah, let's try that.
Alright, you try to free the bricks with your hand. See if any are loose. Amster?
Yes.
Okay. So you take a while trying to figure out what you want to do. Let's see. And then as you're doing that, Bernardus, while you guys are busy doing your thing, starts asking around for a torch. It's like, hey, anyone got a spare torch? Right. So does anyone want to maybe stop what they're doing and get him a torch?
I'll do it.
Okay. So
I'll just
Gudrit, you are
deduct
about a
another one.
prod ahead. but Minaldus pushes all the way to the front, or tries to at least, but there's not enough space. So he's like in between the tight formation, right? Or between him
Can you
and you
throw it
is the tight
over?
formation where three guys stand abreast. So you kind of like ask him to pass him a torch, right? You light one
Can
up
I
and you
yell
pass
for
him
him to throw it to me? Over like the
over their
formations?
heads. That's kind of dangerous.
I
You don't want them
mean,
to toss
he
a
won't
flaming
miss. It's
stick.
a torch. It's light.
It's 3 pounds. It's a real
Three. I
torch.
mean, that's not bad. Yeah, that's fine. It'll be okay.
It's a
I'll
large
yell for
open
him.
flaming torch. You're throwing it where three guys stand abreast in a very narrow space, right?
I mean,
So
how much
imagine,
space is above us to the ceiling?
how can I explain this? Imagine
Uh,
holding a imagine holding a nasty dirty mop, right? Imagine holding a
Uh-huh.
nasty filthy mop, and there's three guys standing in a very narrow hallway, right? And you toss it.
Uh-huh.
What are the chances that that wet nasty mop doesn't touch them? What is the chance of the water not touching them, right?
Oh,
Dripping
so
onto
this
them,
torch
And
is
it,
like
splashing them.
long. It's not
ceiling
Same
like
is
thing.
a
only like
small.
10 feet
Very low
high.
chance, right? They're gonna get touched by it, right? So like
Okay, okay.
it's gonna splash on them, right? That nasty filthy mop water from the toilets, the bathroom floor. They're gonna be, fuck you, man. What are you doing, right? So that's nasty. So
Okay, can I just like ask the people in front of me to like move out
very
of the way
tight,
a little
right?
bit?
So they have to stop what they're doing to pass the torch back to you. So
So I'm in fourth right now. Third is between us.
what's causing the issue is second rank. There's three guys
Second
there
rank.
in the way.
Okay, can I ask someone in second rank to stop what they're doing to move away so I can get through?
no, nobody's gonna do that. Ben, shut up.
Hey, y'all are doing like nothing important. We'll be okay.
Alright, so he gets that torch lit eventually, but he doesn't get a prod. While this is all happening, while everyone's kind of busy, someone casted a spell which didn't take very long to do, which was Arlen, right? Arlen, you casted a spell, and you basically do send something in the bookshelves. A bunch of these things, actually. Uh, you see, there's a bunch of small things uh, kind of behind the books glowing. So there's a soft glow behind some of the books, a bunch of it. To the north, you'll see there's about 6 glowing dots. To the south, like firefly
Whoa.
dots, right? They're very small. You see about
Okay.
3 glowing dots, and then uh, north and south of you in the dirty books on the floor, there's about 1 glowing dot in each pile. Okay, so those four
Okay, I'd like
books.
to ask the thief to come over and try and get these
Boy,
safely out.
So there's glowing
yeah, after I
light. Only you can see it. No one else can see it, so you have to
Yeah,
point
I'm
it
gonna
out.
point them out and tell him. Yeah, I'm gonna point them out and say, hey, I need you to make sure there's nothing booby trapping these, and I need you to grab these glowing items that are behind these books.
Well,
I'm gonna
all
have the
right.
thief do it.
Right after you cast a spell,
yeah,
you
yeah.
call the thief over, and if that thief responds, his action is interrupted and he comes to you. So which thief
Right.
are you calling over?
I'm gonna call it to Vernon.
Okay, so Vernon, you just got to second rank, and you were just about to actually like look at one of those books, right? If you stop doing that, right, then you don't get to do that naturally, and you're gonna go do something else. So what are you gonna do instead?
Yeah, I'll just tell Lorenzo, you look at the switches. I'll go over there and I start helping out Arlen.
All right, and Lorenzo, you ended up pulling a book off the shelf, right? One of the normal ones.
Um, is this before or after he casts the spell and like lets everyone know?
This is while he was doing it. You were
Oh,
busy doing your own
okay.
thing. You didn't know that he
Yeah,
cast
then
a
in that
spell.
case, yeah, he would just pull it like normally.
Okay, so you did
Yeah.
manage to pull a book off the shelf while they're in the background doing their own thing, and one of you interrupts your own action, right, and doesn't follow through with it. So you're about to maybe look for some switches, but then you hear someone call your name and you turn to help
Mm-hmm.
them out. That was freaking Vernon, right? So Lorenzo, you pull the normal book off the shelf. Is that what you said
Mm-hmm.
earlier? I kind of
Yeah,
forgot.
I was looking for switches too. Remember?
Right,
I
and
was like,
right
see.
after you pulled it off, you didn't look at the book, but you looked for switches, and you did not see a switch there.
Okay.
You want to carefully observe for a hidden switch.
Yeah.
Takes 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. I'll look at the cover of the book I'm holding
You
real
clearly
quick.
see that there's no switch there though, but you want to look
Alright.
at the cover of the book?
Mhm.
Alright, you start looking at the book cover while the others are doing their own thing. And while you were doing this, Hakan, you pull the book off the shelf too, right?
I pulled all of them.
Okay, you tried to pull all of them. So you kind of like pulled all 4 of the books that you saw that were normal looking off the wall. And you have them stacked
Just
in your hands. What would
Just
you
put
do
them in
from
my
here?
sack
Stuff them in your
or
sack.
bag. I think I
Okay.
have a bag or yeah.
So you get 4 books then. Right.
Knowledge.
Yes. As you're bagging these books in your bag, as Lorenzo's, he looked for a switch and then went to looking at the contents of the one book he pulled off the shelf. As the two of you were doing this, as Vernon was making his way toward the magic user, right, to answer him, right, and help him out.
Yep.
As all that was going on, Fresno was still guarding toward the east, listening for any immediate sounds, and he doesn't really hear much, but every now and then he can hear a strange twitch sound behind him that um, seems like almost it's not coming from your party, right? It's like a scratchy, irritating noise, buzzy sound, right? It's not a mosquito. You look behind you and no one's there, um, right? It's like you hear it in the ceiling. You like look up at the ceiling and it's not there. It's just dark. Okay. All right.
Can I react to that?
You just hear it. You don't see anything there. Like it's just you can there's it's not dark actually. There's complete light there because there's a torchbearer. There's just nothing there. You just hear sounds. Maybe you're just hearing things. What would you do in response to this? Do you want to stop the whole party from what they're doing to act against it, or
I would just like ask in general, like, do y'all hear that scratching sound?
all right? Do you all want to stop and listen for this?
Not me
I
and not
do.
Vernon.
No.
Me and Vernon are
Nah,
not going
nah,
to.
nah, nah, nah.
I do.
Okay.
I'll stop and listen.
I'll stop.
All right. So everyone,
I would not
who
like
does
to
not
stop.
stop? How's that? Who
I
keeps doing their
don't.
thing? All right. So like the group was everyone's but like trying to do their actions right in the middle of figuring things out in separate groups. And almost everyone stops completely when the guard says there's something around, right? Except for Felix, who just began to look through her book. And Felix, this is a normal book. You're reading through it, and this is a book about cooking. So far, it looks like you just see like you just kind of open it up, skip through it, and you like already can see um
Oh, I
like
was muted. I don't
recipes,
stop
right, or
either.
ingredient lists. So um while you were looking at this, everyone stopped to listen, right? And you all can
Except
start to
for
hear
me
it.
and Arlen. Except for
You
me and
two, all right,
Arlen.
you two also are not paying attention. So um Arlen and Vernon are doing their own thing, right? So Vernon, while you were busy, what were you doing? You went to Arlen to help him, right? Arlen, what are
Yeah,
you trying
Arlen's
to do here?
pointing at some stuff.
Some glowing
I'm
object?
explaining in detail where these like glowing dots are and where all of them are placed before he does anything. So I'm gonna just show him like I'm gonna point out each of the little glowing spots where they look like behind the books, so that way he knows where to pull from and what to do to be careful about it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm listening to instructions, that would take about 6 seconds, so I think that's my turn. If
So
that's
basically,
not, if
like
I
he
can
would
do more.
no, stop. Yeah, I know what you're doing. Just one thing at a time. So Vernon, you're pulling a book where he points, right? So you point at the closest one,
Yeah, yeah,
Felix, or some at Felix. Arlen, you point at the closest glowing object.
Uh,
Something on top of the one of the
no, I'm not.
books is glowing right now.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him to inspect it first and to, like see if there's a trap there, because we don't know if this is a magic trap. So I'm telling
So,
him like where they are. I'm not telling him to pull them out yet.
all right, you just
It,
point it out. So
well,
Vernon's
so
about to
you said
pull
there's
it
one
out.
in the exposed right now, right? There's one exposed. You said there's one on top of the book.
Yeah, there's something glowing on top of the book. Is that what you want?
Okay, I'm gonna. He can pick up that one. He can pick up the one on top of the book, and we'll see what it is first.
Okay. So
yeah. I'm
this is
doing
on the
that.
top shelf, so there's nothing above it. It's just a book against the wall here.
Okay.
You want to reach for? I mean, he can't see it, right? So he's just
Yeah,
reaching into
I'm showing
nothing.
him. I'm showing him where
You
it's
want to
at.
put your hand there, Vernon, where he
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, I'm
points?
doing
fuck.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Saving throw versus spells. You touch an
Oh
invisible
fuck.
object. Okay. What's your class? Thief.
Thief, yeah.
Okay. Saving throw chart. Against spells, you need a 15. What's your wisdom?
My wisdom is neutral.
intro. Okay. All right. So let's see. You failed it, and uh, next thing you know, you feel weird force in your hand, right? You feel like a ticklish force in your hand as you reach for it. Um, and basically, uh, your hand, right, as you reach to this area, it's your right hand or left hand.
My left hand.
Your left hand suddenly becomes a right hand as you reach, and you kind of pull back, and now
Wait,
it's right
Damn,
what?
handed.
that's awesome.
So you have two
That's
right
actually
hands.
dope. What the fuck?
And then that glowing object, whatever it was, quickly floats to the ceiling, and you guys can hear five buzzing sounds above you, right,
Oh,
floating together. Five
Uh,
buzzing sounds. And for the magic user, you can see five glowing objects in the ceiling buzzing around.
oh fuck. Okay, I'm gonna yell it out as soon as I see them. I'm gonna say there's pixies above us, or there's glowing objects. I'm gonna say there's glowing objects above
There's a
us.
bunch of them up there now. You all can see them. There's about 11 or close to a dozen of them. That's the sound that's causing this. All the glowing objects that you saw earlier all got up and like went to the ceiling and they're just flying around. You can't see them. They're all invisible right now.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them that then, that I saw all the glowing objects just fucking go to the ceiling.
all right. Let's get ready to pull out. So,
And the torchbearer who was guarding to the east, you pointed your torch further ahead, so you got to see into the chamber actually. Let me describe to you what you saw in the chamber further ahead. All right. So at the start, you were able to see uh, further into the chamber, roughly about an extra 7 feet or so in. You saw some chairs and an old table. These look like very fine-looking chairs. Um, very beautiful wood chairs. Very nice and polished wood. Aside from this, there was a beautiful carpet on the ground too, under the chairs and the table. That was ahead.
Oh,
This was Fresno. She
okay.
saw that, right, when she was busy on guard. The rest of you stop for a moment and start discussing, and Lorenzo says, "All right, let's pull out, guys. He's getting scared, right?"
Right, let's leave.
And
yeah, yeah.
the one who has been reading the whole time, right? You were reading through your cookbook, and then suddenly all the words in the book become backwards, and it gets hard to read. You think you're dyslexic for a moment. So Velix, you can't read your book
Oh,
anymore.
oh, why
All the
not?
words are backwards now. Like it's hard to read.
Are they still legible backwards?
Barely, right?
Um.
You have to
Okay.
like
Well,
read
Right,
can I
let's
put
backwards
leave.
the
now
book?
to
Can I
read
put the
slower.
book in my sack and bring it with me?
Yeah. So you put in your sack
Okay.
Just to make sure, you can. I have the books, right?
4 books.
Too. Yeah.
Okay. And there's still one glowing object on each bookshelf toward the south and north, but they're behind books. They're behind old books.
I want to
These
reach
are
out and
not
grab
as
one.
small. You can't
Oh,
reach
Ekin,
it because
since I
there's
got two
small
right
books or there's
hands.
old books in the way. You have to move the
I'm
old
gonna
moldy
move the.
books.
I'm gonna move a
But the
book.
old
I'm gonna
moldy
move one of
books
the books out
again
and
are
grab.
covered in mold. You want to touch
Yeah.
them?
Oh,
No.
I'm gonna use the tip of
No.
my bow and just
No.
pull it out. No?
No.
All right. You guys want to
No.
stay here a little longer?
No. Let's get out.
You can hear buzzing sounds above you.
How,
No.
how dangerous are
Sure, but those
pixies?
are
Let's
bigger.
get
Okay,
out. Let's get out.
hey, Ekin, while they're running past you, I'm gonna do it and then
Okay.
follow
You
in
do it
last
anyway,
place.
and then follow after. Who
No,
Yeah,
does
I'm
I'll
gonna
not
do
want
follow
to
that
after
follow
too,
this because I
Lorenzo's
just.
actually.
lead? Lorenzo's trying to get you all out of here.
I'm gonna follow Arlen and do that as
I
well.
I
Oh,
Arlen,
start
you
Yeah.
I
both
I
pull out.
I start to leave with
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
the
I'm
dipping
gonna.
out.
with
Before they get out of my sight, though, Ekin, I'm gonna
Lorenzo.
follow them, but I'm gonna grab it just as fast as I can. I'm gonna use the
Yeah.
bow. I'm gonna pull the book
You
out
and
real quick with the end of it and grab it and go.
okay, use the bow. So you were busy taking your bow out as they were all making their way
No, I had
west.
my bow in my hand because
Did
I'm
you?
a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
had my
check.
bow in my
Yeah, it
hand
was
already.
equipped. So you had your bow
Yeah.
ready. You used the bow to start pulling some of the shelves out of the way, right? Or not the shelves, the books out of the way. As you were doing this, Vernon, you
Just one
stayed
of
too.
them.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bow as well. I got my bow in one of my right hands, and
Yep.
I'm gonna
So
grab
the
the
You
two
got
of
book
you
with
two
use
it.
your
right hands.
bows to
That's
kind of
dope.
push or pull the books off the shelf. The glowing object is behind the books.
Yeah. We're
All right.
moving the
So you're
books
Yeah.
pulling
and
the books off. Okay. And
we're doing this quick.
as you're doing this, in that first 10 seconds initially, suddenly your strings snap. Both of the strings in your bows snap. Okay. And you
That's
hear
fine. I
like
keep using the
giggling or
wood.
buzzing sounds in the ceiling. Okay. You
I keep
keep
using the
using your
wood.
bows, poking away, and um, the next thing you know, the group is mostly all out at this point. It took them only like 1 or 2 rounds to get out. You're about to leave. You got like 1 or 2 books off the shelf. They're all in the way still, heavy, nasty, moldy books. And the next thing you know, your bows become like noodles, right? They become just like grass or hay. Like you're trying to push it, but they're like hair now, right? They're like
I try.
soft, noodly. You want to keep pushing?
I
Like
bring
now,
the,
it's like you're like pushing. You're using like a sausage against the book now, right? It's like
yeah.
really
The
wet.
Fuck
mold is a
yeah.
pathogen. It's a halogen.
So now it's
So,
like
so
not
Halogen.
how many
even
books do
wood.
we have
You
out
don't
of the
know
way,
what.
Egan?
It's like
Do
grass
I have
now.
enough
You're
to
like
just
pushing
reach my
grass.
hand back and grab one of those objects? Do I have enough
No, it's
room to just
still
grab one
back
of
there.
them?
You only got like 2 books off, and there's too many books in the way still. Do you want to keep going?
So you said everybody's out already, though? I can
Yeah,
just see like
everyone's
the last
leaving you. The
people.
light is disappearing, right? They're like waiting at the
Okay,
exit
I
for you.
run towards the light. I run towards the light.
All right.
Holding my noodle, my limp
Vernon
noodle.
helped you. You guys got like 2 to 4 books off the shelf before they left, and that's making enough space for like you to put your hand on the object, but not to pull it free.
You sure you guys wanna go back and
You guys
Oh
you
yeah,
leave.
I'm gonna
guys
yell out. I'm gonna yell out and say, "Somebody with a light, come back." I'm gonna yell out and see if anybody comes back.
you
Yeah,
Wait, do I have
I'll
one?
just stay back since I was like the farthest away from the
You're gonna
exit, and I'll
yell?
just stay back with them.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just be like, "Hey!" I'm not gonna yell, but I'm gonna be like, I'm a little stern with whoever's closest. I'm like, "Hey, with a torch, come here."
You want to go
Yeah,
back?
I'm like
I'm not gonna
last.
yell though.
I'd be like last in line besides
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm not
them,
gonna.
so
I'm
so
not
I'll
gonna. I'm not
stay.
gonna be loud
as you
about it.
stay
I'm gonna.
and the rest of the group is trailing out, like Fresno stays back, and in that next moment, Fresno, your torch goes out, and the door shuts.
Oh, can't take on another
You
torch
guys
then.
should have taken the fucking
All right,
hint.
the rest of you are out, and you guys are in complete darkness. You hear it like buzzing and giggling above you right now. Rest of the
Damn.
crew,
Okay,
Is
I
there
can
any
still see
way
the
to
glowing,
fend off
right? Egan, I can still see
pixies?
the glowing, right? I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep. I'm already gonna die, so
all
I'm just
right.
gonna keep going. I'm gonna
You
keep
keep
pulling
going,
the
keep
books out with
pulling
my
books
hands
off,
now.
right, with your hands.
With my hands
You
now.
grab
Yeah,
the
I'm just
moldy
pulling
books
it
with
out.
your
Yep.
hands. Is this fine?
Well, no, I'm gonna grab the object and just pull on it, like with my hand. I'm gonna grab the object. You said I can reach my hand back
Oh,
there. I just
okay.
can't
Reach
pull
your
it, so I'm
hand
gonna
in there,
pull
just
the
pull on the
object.
object, right? Try
Yeah,
to free
but
it.
like hard.
Basically, whatever this object is, it's just behind the books, pretty much. It's on the shelf still, but it was hidden behind the books. So when you
Okay,
pull
yeah, I
on it,
grab the
you
object
just
and then
push
pull
all
it
the
out.
books off, right? Kind of, but it's like
Yeah,
stuck back there. So you try to
yeah.
wedge it free, right? Break it out from where it was hiding behind the books
Yep.
in your bookshelf. And as you're doing this, Verna, what are you doing?
I'm pulling the books as well.
Okay.
With his noodle. With his noodle.
So you try to
Nah,
pull
with
out the
my
book.
hands, bro. With my
You pull out
hands.
the
The
same
fuck?
Okay.
book together. You guys pull out the same book. There's only
No,
space for
I'm not
one
touching
arm.
any books, Egan. I'm not touching any books. I'm
No,
touching
I'm
the
asking
object and pulling it out.
Okay. You're pulling at the object ahead.
Yes, I'm
You can
just
kind
pulling
of
the object.
you
I'm not
can't see
touching the
it.
books.
You just reach back there, and Vernon, you're putting your hand in there too. If you guys both put your hand in the same hole,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
can't get through, right? It's too small.
No,
Oh
Vernon can't
shit.
see it. It's
Okay,
not
never
glowing for
mind.
him. Vernon
Yeah,
can't see it
fair enough.
Yeah, you
anyway.
can't even see
It's
anyway.
dark in
But
this room
Vernon
for
kind of
Vernon.
is like confused. He reaches in the same hole as you at first, and it takes the 10 seconds, right, of the time. And while that was happening, the books that were already there like slam into your hand and like gets your hand caught, right? And like it's not they're all stuck now, not moving, like they're glued. Now your hand is trapped in the bookshelf. You're both stuck together. It's like you need your stepbro to come get you.
Spit on
I'm
it.
gonna use my
Let's see.
other right
What are you
hand for
doing,
more
step bro?
willpower, and
You're
then like
somehow
pull
stuck
him.
in the bookshelf now. And then as this was happening, Fresno, the door was closed. But while you guys were busy doing this, the rest of the crew, you all got out into the previous chamber, right? It's currently turn 9. When you guys got out, did you guys want to try to get that door opened, or what are you doing from here?
We should help him out, guys.
Oh, we have 9 minutes left.
Are
Yeah,
you
you can.
serious?
I actually want to leave.
Make your
How
way
much
out.
time we
I
got left?
don't care.
Yeah, let's
Well,
go.
I'm gonna
They
lose my faith if we don't help him. Like if I don't try to convince you guys to help him.
well, they knew the risks,
There is
right?
a risk. I'm a neutral
We
player.
have we have nine we
There's
have
no
nine
such thing
minutes.
as a neutral cleric.
Yeah.
There's
We
They
holy
can
clerics.
Yeah.
we have
So
they
nine
knew.
we have 9 minutes,
I
guys. We
have a
can do it.
question. I have a question.
Well,
Are the
I guess you'd be
nails
a
and
neutral,
the
but yeah, there's no such
are
thing
the
as an
nails and the
unholy
hammer
cleric.
still out there with the
Let's go.
door?
Let's go.
I'll go back to open up the door then.
Are there what on the door? What'd you say, Felix?
Are the nails and the hammer still by the door?
They didn't use that, Jay. They didn't use that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Let's
they just popped it open.
let's go. Let's go.
Well, if the
But
door is rusty, can we just like kick it
All right,
open? I have freaking like so much strength.
Felix, as you're figuring out what to do, the rest of the party is moving away, right? Who does not move away with Hakan and Lorenzo with party outside?
Did we hear the door slam?
It's closed, right? On your way out, it closed, and three guys are left behind: Fresno and
That's
Arlen, Vernon, and they're in
I'll
that's
go
darkness.
not
back
right.
and I'll go back and
That's
Try to
not
open
you
the
know,
door or
right.
I'll
something. Or
try to open the door. Yeah.
all
Do you
right,
have any
Goodrick is
more
trying to force the
torches,
door open.
Goldrick?
All right, so as Goodrick tries to open the door, no, Felix, you're, trying to figure things out, but everyone's already leaving. So, uh, those who are leaving, Lorenzo, are you leading us out, or is it Hakan?
Yeah, I'll lead us
All right,
out.
which way?
All right, we're gonna go south along the east wall, and then we're gonna go avoid the pressure plate, um, out the door, and then we're gonna go to the corner, and then we're gonna go east. So guide us to up to that point, you can.
Yep, yep. You made it. Your crew made it over the trap. Did anyone not want to step over the trap, or did anyone want to just do something differently while you guys followed him? Anyone break formation? And who's the light bearer of this crew that's fleeing?
I'll,
Is it
I'm taking
Valdemar? Right. He's at the very back.
yeah,
You guys want to send him to the front
Valdemar.
for this
Yeah.
crew, the
Mhm.
leaving crew. So Valdemar's at
Mhm.
the front now with the leaving crew. There's only one torchbearer at the moment.
Yep.
And you went
And
over the trap into the corridor, went 10 feet down to the 10-foot corner, went east, and now you're leading. It's leading you to the previous chamber, the entry
all right,
chamber.
we're gonna go up the stairs.
Okay. There's a landing here.
All right, we're gonna go across the landing eastward.
Stairs over here, starting from the south side, going up.
Go up the stairs.
Okay. It goes north, west, back into the tower. How do we leave
All
the
right,
tower? Exit to the
we're gonna
west.
go. Yeah, exit to the west.
Courtyard.
All right, we're gonna go west and then south until we're at
Cross the
the
bridge. All right.
across the
You led your
bridge.
men out, and
Mhm.
we'll take a pause there. We'll come back to you guys.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
you guys fully escaped the dungeon then, at least. Let's see. Back to the crew inside. The guys in the
I'm
dark
gonna yell
were.
up. I'm gonna yell up to the giggling creatures and say, "I'm an elf. I'm also a fey creature. Help me out here."
All right. You say that to them. You want to say this in Elven?
Yes, yes, I would.
All right.
Wait, what's your charisma? Is that good? If you have low
You're
charisma?
not there, but nowadays. Sorry, but you cannot speak
Oh,
unless you want to be
sorry,
there.
sorry.
Sorry. Arlen and Vernon, right? The next thing you know, Arlen's trying to speak with these things. Vernon, your hand is stuck in the shelf with Arlen. What do you do from
Yep.
here?
From here, I'm trying to pry myself loose.
Okay, you try to break free. And then Fresno, your torch was put out, the door was slammed shut. What are you doing at this point? It's completely dark. You can't see a thing.
I still know the general direction of the door, right? Because I was standing by it.
Yeah,
Because I
you
was
can
just
like back up
being,
into it.
okay.
It should be to your west.
I'm actually going to I'm going to have my shield and spear ready, and I'm going to try and ram into the door.
You kind of turn
But
around,
I'm
just
just
slam
gonna
into it.
yell out my way, so whoever's on
Oh
the other
yeah,
side of the
just
door
fucking hit.
can hear me.
Alright, Fresno screams, right? Like, get out of the way, right? About a breach, right? FBI open up, right? And then, uh, those who are speaking, it's just Vernon, no, Arlen.
Yeah.
What do you say in Elven?
I say, from one fey creature to another, please release me and relight our torch. We just want to get out of here with a little bit of items.
Um, and you can hear them laughing, and one of them starts to speak Elven now. They say to you, "Oh, you think you're one of us, huh? Filthy, greedy, stinking elf. Not a chance." Right? And he says this in Elven, so no one else understands it. For the others, you just hear
I,
like, right?
can I speak back up to him?
What do you say?
I said, "We seen you laying there and we didn't hurt you. Why are you doing this?"
This is very funny, very funny. Just wait until Big Brother comes. Maybe your mommy will come save you this time. They all laugh. Stinking
Can
elves,
I off?
stinking elves.
I'll offer you a gift if you release us. I'll offer you a gift.
We have plenty of gifts. We love gifts. Yes, we love gifts. They all start to agree that they love gifts. We'll see reaction to this. We just will steal the gift though, if you don't mind us.
It's not. It's not on my body. I
You
have to
see
go
a lot of
retrieve the
glowing
gift.
creatures reaching or starting to float down to where you are. One of your hands are still free, so you can defend
And
yourself still.
I just open like my pockets and I show them I have nothing. I say it's not on me. I say I have to go get this gift, but you have my word as an elf. I'll come back.
you're saying all this, right? They're all floating around. Next thing you know, like you feel suddenly you feel like creatures going into your sleeves, creatures going up your pants,
Yep, I just
and
opened my like arm and just let him.
you just let them do it. All right, you don't
Yep, I just let him explore. I say I
rest.
have a magic item I can give you. It's just not on me. It's
All
a
right.
family heirloom.
The rest of you don't really hear much, just like squeaking sounds. And one of them is like opening your bags up. One pulls
Yep,
out your
that's fine.
spell book. A female voice says he's so small when she's up your pants, and they just make fun of you and prank you, right? Mess with you,
Dude, I'm into
harass you.
degrading. I get a boner.
So, yeah, shit, she gets stuck, and then she has to fly out or squeeze out of there. Um, and then they're all mad at you for that. But they took your spell book and it's floating toward the ceiling now. And then
Yeah, that's fine. I.
they just kind of start reading it up there from up there. While that was
Okay.
all happening, Fresno, you slammed into the freaking door, right? Okay. Your first attempt failed. Your second attempt, you got it open, right? You made a lot of noise. Just slammed that door open. The creatures are laughing, right? When you slam it open, you hear like five of them laugh at once, and you just like suddenly when you slam it open, the door slams right back shut on you, right?
Because
You
I
like
didn't
tried
even
so
get to go
hard, and the
through
door
the
slams
door
right
as I
back shut.
slammed open.
So
I
you
was
like
like fully
bumped into
ramming
it,
into the
right? And you
door.
were you were about to like step out, and the door slams right back on you. Like it like
Oh
hit you
my
with the same amount of
gosh.
force, right? And you go flying back into the other two who were stuck
Maybe
in the
is
shelf,
there
right?
like initiative to see if she was able to move before the door slams back?
I feel like if she
Maybe.
was slamming into it, she would have just flown through it. Like her body would have just went
Yeah, it
straight through the
was,
door
but
if
the
she
thing
slammed
is, she got
into it.
hit with the same amount of force that she applied just now. So like the door
Oh, okay.
flung open for a second, and then like while she was like mid push, right, the door swings right back. So there's no initiative. That's stupid, right? We're not doing
Okay,
Okay.
I
initiative.
don't know.
I
Maybe
I
I'm
speak
just
back up to them and I say, "You seen I had nothing of value. I'm telling you, I have a
While
heirloom
she
at my
was
house."
opening the door was closing on her, right? So they both
Yeah.
have a different action, right? It doesn't matter if she goes first or not. While she was doing that, the door was pushing against her. She doesn't get two actions over the door. So, um,
gotcha.
all right. So it happened simultaneously. Even if she got initiative or not, the door still slammed as a response against her. There was no, yeah. So it
Yeah,
just
I
slams right back
understand. I
against her.
understand.
Okay. All right. So you're back in. Do you want to keep trying, Fresno? They just keep laughing, right? You can hear the little buzzing
You know,
creeps.
I'll just stand there and ignore them. I'm not gonna pay any attention to them.
Okay. You just wait there. These are monsters, right? So they're
Yep. I'll just stand there and ignore them, and I'll just like lean against the door waiting.
okay. It's a lot of fun for them, but not a lot of fun for us, right? What they think is fun is not exactly fun for us. Okay. Um. All right. So as this is all happening, there's one guy out there trying to get that door open. He stayed behind, right, with Velix. He has a torch. This is, of course, our Guldrick, our brave, friendly Guldrick, right? Torch and pull out. Velix, what would you like to do from outside? You want to try to force this with your hands? Pull it open?
Um, I wouldn't like to pull it open. Is there a way for me to just imbue my symbol and not cast anything?
Just start praying?
And probably, yeah.
Okay, you pray God will help you
Um,
here. We'll see.
yeah.
Okay. Velix is faithful. She starts to keep praying, right? And she chants, holy word. As she's praying, for her brothers and sisters in there, or just her brothers in there, uh, Gudrick, what would you like to do?
I'll try to
You have
open
pull
the
and torch in
door.
hand, right? So, what do you
Um,
set down to open the door? The pull or the torch?
Actually, my my torch is tied
Oh, the pull.
to the pole.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a flaming.
Um.
It's a tiki torch, right?
Yeah. Um. I will ask the cleric to hold the torch for me while I open the door.
All right. Felix, you have a free hand, so you can do this, right? You got your symbol
Yeah,
in one
can I
hand.
do it without interrupting my prayer?
Yeah, you can hold it while praying. Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
perfect.
You keep praying as best you can that someone might help you, or God will help, or send someone to help. And then, of course, I guess your hero here is Guldrick. Gets to work. How do you open the door, Guldrick?
Well, I pull on it.
Just pull? Okay, very well.
Yeah.
Let's see if you're strong enough. You give it a pull, you give it a few pulls, right? So you attempt it a few times, and you're just not strong enough at all, right? What's your strength?
15.
Okay. Oh, okay. So there might have been a
Oof.
chance. Uh, you saw it open for a moment, just a bit of like you're pulling, and suddenly it just opened for a second. You saw Fresno in relief for a second, like yes, I got it right, and just slams right back against them. It's like fuck. And then you get back to it, you keep pulling, right, and you pull it, and as soon as you pull it, you hear five buzzing sounds. Pull it right back shut, right. And Fresno's there, like just waiting, like these
Oh
fucking
man.
idiots, right. Just you just all that work and effort, right? You pulled it open, but in response, it just slams right back shut. Um, so it's like a back and forth tug of war kind of thing. You
Yep.
against them.
Uh,
Uh,
well, I see that this seems hopeless, and I am going to leave.
okay, Kudra gets up. Um, all right. Well, you've got the
I
Can
will
we
torch,
burn
so
the
take back
door?
my pole
yeah.
and torch and leave.
Okay, you're on your way out. Felix, do you want to give up too?
My God,
Leave
Goldrick.
them
I
behind.
was gonna ask if we could burn the door, man. Um,
You'll
I'll follow
asphyxiate
him.
them in there if you burn the door.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
Okay.
Auschwitz.
All right. Back to those who are stuck in the corridor, right? Um, one of you, uh, are still stuck in there, right? It's just both of you are still stuck in there. They're all laughing. They look through your book. You can hear them saying, "Wow, so pathetic," right? Wow, what a noob. Um, in Elven, right? They're all starting to speak Elven now. Earlier, you only heard them speaking Pixie, but they're maybe speaking Elven on purpose now, so you can hear them pranking you, right? Or at least flaming your ass, right? So they all kind of say all these mean things about you. If you're sensitive, this might hurt your feeling, right? Um, talk about how
Oh,
skinny
because I
you
was
are,
degrading
how
earlier.
much
You
of a
can.
loser
They,
you are,
they,
right?
I,
Look at this
I
elf
told
hanging
you
out with
earlier, man.
humans. He smells like a pig, right? So they degrade you, right? And as you are getting harassed and abused, you know, verbally, um, what do you do at this point, Vernon? You just let this happen, or
Oh, at this
or
point,
Arlen and Vernon?
are my hands free? Are my
No,
hands free?
just one hand is still stuck.
Shit.
You've been pulling and
Can I
pulling,
like
and
pick up
it's
the
just stuck.
language? Can I pick up Pixie?
What's your intelligence?
Neutral, I think.
Then no, you can't. You don't know it, and you have to pick these languages before adventures typically, or I guess you could
Oh
pick them in
fuck.
game, but no, you need a higher intelligence to know another language.
All right, cool. Then at that point, I'll just free my other hand, cause I can't do much if my hand is stuck there.
You just try to free it, pull and pull.
Yeah.
Okay. You both keep, or you keep pulling at least. As you're pulling and making all this friction against the other hand, right? Your hand gets, rubbed against, and you guys are stuck in there, and he's pulling, pulling. And then, of course, as you guys are doing this, um, you know, Arlen, are you gonna respond, or are you just gonna kind of wait there and just get showered on?
I'm, I'm gonna tell them. You already seen what happened last time you degraded me, but I'm telling you right now, last chance. I have a magic item I can bring to you on my alpha honor if you let us go right now, or else you won't get it.
All right, you offer them that. Let's see, let's see what they do in response. While you, of course, make this offer to them, Fresno, what do you want to do? You hear Arlen speaking Elven to these creatures, or Elvish.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm just sitting there. Yeah, I'm gonna make a joke. I'm just gonna make a random joke
What do you say?
for no, um, I don't know any. I'll just go like knock knock.
You say knock knock, and you hear you don't understand them, but you hear them all just flaming and making Arlen. They're all just making you feel like a fool, Arlen, right? Like you're dumb or an idiot or gay, right? And then now they all start flaming. You hear half of them start flaming Fresno, and they're like, "Oh, he thinks he's funny. What the fuck? Shut the fuck up. Shut your ass up, bitch." Right? Like they're all saying like mean jokes to Fresno, but Fresno doesn't understand them. They're all starting to flame Fresno's ass. Like, look at that ugly ass. He can't even get the door open. Look at him, just sitting in the corner, like calling him a dumbass, right? Why do you why do you even come here, right? He don't belong here. This is not his side of the hood, right? They're all making these really mean jokes to Fresno and trying to make him cry, but he doesn't actually understand them, so it doesn't really affect him. But it affects you maybe because you understand them. So they're saying all these
Well, I
things,
already
trying to
told
make
you
you
what I'm
cry.
into.
They're all wondering when is this guy gonna pee his pants? Is he gonna shit himself yet? Monsters should be coming on the or something's coming on at this point, right? They're all like saying something should be coming anytime soon, right? I can't wait till they
I'm
get
coming.
eaten. So They're all joking about at this point. They move on to jokes about like what's gonna happen to you guys if you guys are just gonna sit here, right, in darkness. Like one of them says,
Okay.
"Let's go get popcorn," right, or something. Really mean jokes. They don't give a fuck, right?
All right, Nika, with my free hand, I'm gonna start stripping. I'm just gonna
Okay.
take off all my clothes. I'm gonna start stripping.
You go crazy. You start
Yeah,
I
I'm just
mean,
gonna
at least
pulling your
it's
taking
clothes
off
off.
all my clothes.
darkness. We can't even see it, so it's fine.
It's completely dark.
Yep,
Um,
I'm taking off all my clothes. You can, it's
okay.
all gone.
How big is it, Ekin?
All right. What's your
How big is
charisma,
it?
It pinned a
Arlen?
pixie against my pants, bro.
I mean, pixies are tiny. It could be anything.
Alright.
All right.
What do they react? Roll the dice. You can how do they react?
So, Arlen, you try to pull off your trousers, and Vernon, you're pressed up against him. You guys are stuck together, and you start to feel him
Nice.
pulling his clothes off. Are you okay with this?
Nice.
The other
Fuck no,
grown,
but
the elf.
whatever.
You wanna push him and
What
tell
are
him
you
what the
doing,
fuck,
step
Vernon?
bro?
Wow.
Bounce,
You guys are stuck
bounce,
together, right?
bounce.
Like, and he's pulling off his clothes while you're stuck in the bookshelf.
I'm pulling harder to try to get out, man. For
Oh
real.
my
This is
god.
encouragement for him. He should
Bro.
have a +1. You can give him a +1 to strength.
Okay, he's hesitant. He's like, what the fuck, right? And he's trying to pull free as hard as he can, and he can pull free, but he ends up pulling the whole shelf down the wall, and you guys fall under the shelf now and are stuck under the shelf. All the books go all over the floor. You can't see a thing, but he pulled the whole shelf and all the books
I'm
off the
still
wall.
holding on to that magic item, aren't I?
Yes, and it's still on the shelf, right? So now you're holding onto it, but you're stuck. You're under the shelf, and your hand is stuck in the shelf at this point.
Okay, what does it feel like? What does it feel like again? What do I have in
Also,
my
there's a
hand?
chance your arm broke when you guys fell down, with the amount of weight and
So way
everything.
to go, guys.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait,
roll
before
and
my
see if it
arm
broke.
breaks, what does it feel like,
Two
Ekin? What does it
insufficient.
feel
It
like?
felt like a book behind the shelf.
It's
Just
a
another
book.
book.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. And it looks like one of you might have broken an arm. This is
Yeah,
Arlen.
take that. Take
When you
take that.
fell
You have
down,
two right
Arlen,
hands.
you
Take.
felt your arm
No.
break, right, or snap. We're gonna roll to see if it actually breaks. Rolling a death saving throw. Okay, it broke. On your way down, your arm snapped, right? You felt your bone pop out with the weight of the bookshelf and everything. So now blood is
Okay.
spurting out of your arm, your right arm, right? So that's stuck. Your left hand is, or someone's hand is backwards. That's Vernon's, right? His left hand became his right hand,
Yeah.
and that hand's the one that's stuck. So your left hand is stuck in there, and it's also backwards. And
So if my arm is broken, it should be easier to get out of this predicament, right?
it's snapped, right? It's still stuck, but it's snapped. You can, if you pull, you're gonna rip, right? You're gonna tear.
Oh, okay.
So it's really bad. And they all laugh like, how could they have fucked this up even more for themselves, right? They're like,
I
there's
start
no
laughing. I
freaking
start
way,
laughing, Egan.
right?
I
They
start
all laugh.
laughing.
You laugh with them, right?
I start laughing. Yeah.
Okay, so you laugh with them.
So
Let's
I
see
got
how they.
myself stuck in this little predicament, man.
You just,
Yeah,
it
I
just
start
keeps
laughing.
getting worse. They're like laughing like, how retarded are all these guys, right? And uh, Fresno's just waiting there in the background, and some of them just keep on talking about how stupid Fresno is. Like, they're like saying, you know, this might be the next greatest hit, right? Film or whatever. And Fresno in the corner watching you guys, under the shelf, stuck.
Oh, Egan! Egan, wait! I yell out. By the way, when your friend comes to eat me, they're gonna destroy all your books and magic items. Good luck.
And you make that response. Let's see how they feel about that. They don't give a fuck. They just keep talking, right? Joking around.
Damn
You
it.
made a bunch of noise, and something is finally coming other than them. You hear it in the distance.
They're coming? Oh my god.
Something else is coming. Yeah, you say that
Yeah,
they're
it's
coming.
me.
Let's see. Alright. So, you just hear some strange sounds in the distance, and then they all start panicking, like, wait, what the fuck is that? Oh fuck. Oh fuck, the bees are back, right? And they all start speaking pixie, and they fly off. And as they fly off, finally, your hand turns back to normal. Your arm is still broken, because that wasn't them, that was your fault. And then
Right.
the torch is relit, goes back to normal. Everything goes back to normal except your arm, that's broken. The shelf is still
I
on the
just
floor,
see them stuck
We scuttle
underneath
out.
a
We scuttle out and start
bookshelf.
running.
and all of them
Egan, we
start
scuttle
flying
out and
away.
start running.
Okay. For the other
I still have that book in my
characters,
hand, right?
this sound that you heard was to the west, but this is a long time after everyone left. So let's see if Gojek was able to get him and Felix out of here alive. So this while you guys are stuck, this is Gudrick and
Wait,
Felix
why
now.
is Goldrick leading me? Why can't I
You want to
lead?
stay behind and pray in darkness?
Well, like no, like
Oh,
I'm
he's
leaving with him.
yeah,
So
he's taking
like,
you out. He's leading you out.
Lead. Go
why
ahead.
is he?
Leading. Or
Oh,
you wanna lead the way out, Felix?
is he
You
okay
know?
with that?
Yeah, yeah. If you want. Okay. Gudrick, you hold the torch. She wants to go ahead, so she can call, get some practice leading the way. So Felix,
Just
from
Okay.
remind
here, where
her.
do you want to
Just
go?
remember that before the door, do not step on that plate.
It's like I
Yeah,
got this.
yeah,
Right.
Man,
yeah.
you
All right.
should have. I wanted to see
So
that happen.
can we
Where you
go
leading
south
then?
along the east wall?
Okay. Through the coffins. Sure.
Yeah. And then go to avoid the pressure plate, like go through the door. And do we have to hop over it?
Do you want to hop over it?
Yes, you hop
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we hop over it out the door, then we go to the corner, and then
Where's
east up the
yeah, go south.
stairs.
Okay. There's east. It goes to
Oh,
the
is it
stairs.
south?
Yeah. There's a corner to the south. Yeah, you went toward it. You went
Okay, so
east.
the corner is in the south, and then we go east up the stairs.
Yep, you see the stairs up ahead in the previous chamber. Leads you onto a
Mm-hmm.
platform. Leads you onto a landing again, where the stairs are. Spiral stairs, very narrow. Leads you all the way up to
Mm-hmm.
the tower. Very good. And now you're back in the tower. You want to go west? That's the only way. Or I guess there's other ways, like up the tower too. But there's an exit to the west.
Um, yeah, like southwest until we cross the bridge.
Yep.
Okay. So going west and then south. If you go southwest from here, you go into a wall.
Well, you exit to the
Oh,
west and then
Oh
south
yeah,
until
and
the
south.
bridge, right?
Very good.
right.
Yes. All right. So west and then south, and you find the bridge and you cross, and you find the rest of the crew just waiting on you guys, right? Did the rest of the crew just wait for them, or did you guys want to go ahead? Did you guys want to wait, give them a chance to escape?
We'll give him a chance.
All right. So you guys spent some time outside just waiting. How long were you expected to wait? That will determine if you're still
Um,
there or not. But the longer you wait, the higher
about
chance of encountering other things out there, right?
we'll just wait like
Yeah,
Five.
I'll get
Five.
on my roundsy. That's for
yeah,
sure.
Okay.
I mean,
So
we'll
you
wait.
pass
I
out.
couldn't have been gone that long. I mean, to go back
You were a few
and
turns behind, at least. Like at least,
yeah,
yeah.
a few minutes.
Hmm.
We'll give him like 5 minutes.
5 minutes only? Okay. 5 minutes went past and they were not back. So did you leave at that point?
I'll give him another 5.
Another five? They still weren't back. Did you leave at that point?
Okay. Yeah, I
Okay,
guess.
you guys
'Cause
left.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
by
yeah.
the time you
Leave.
guys, by Gudrick, by the time you guys get there, you see fresh tracks. They shouldn't have gone too far without you.
Okay, we just keep on
Not my thing.
going.
All right, those who
Um,
went ahead, which way was the way home?
wait.
we went first
The
we
road
went
leads
out
east right now.
east. Yeah,
Okay,
follow the road east back to town.
eventually there's a crossroad. There's a part that goes northwest, and there's a part that goes east. Which way?
East.
All right, you go through grasslands for many miles. Okay, back
Mhm.
to you, Felix. Sorry, you were saying something, Felix.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so when you guys got out and you did not see your friends there, which way did you go?
We go east.
East along the road? Okay, there's a crossroad.
Yes,
South, it goes northwest and east, eventually.
east again.
East again. Alright, into the grasslands. And back to the
Yep.
party still in the dungeon, right? We're
Yep.
getting low on time here. Let's see.
We're
So,
Okay.
already like
I'm still holding on to
Yeah,
that
how much
item,
time
right,
do we
Egan? I'm
have?
still holding on to that magic item since
alright, are we overtime?
we are. I
it
think
is currently
17 minutes.
12:47. We're a little bit
17
over time,
minutes?
yeah.
Alright,
Yep.
to wrap it up, there might be a dragon attack unless you guys, there will be a dragon attack unless you guys choose to retreat. If you stay here any
Let's
longer,
fight
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
there
I'm
might
we're
be a
looking to
we're
dragon
get
attack.
away
leaving.
from them.
So any action that's not retreating will call for the dragon attack, and dragon attack will happen outside the dungeon, naturally,
Let's
so you
fight
can't
it.
get home.
What are y'all doing?
Nope.
It will end
Yeah,
up in
yeah, I'm
dungeon.
booking it.
Egan, I'm still
All right,
holding on to this magic book, right?
sure. So you're still
Yep. Okay,
stuck.
then we're
So how are
leaving.
you gonna get out? You're just gonna lift it?
Oh, so he has both his hands back. He's gonna push it off me since my arm is broken. I'm gonna use one hand and hold on to that with the other one, and I'm gonna just move my feet and kick myself back, and then I'm gonna hold it up with one hand and put it on my knee. So like I'm
Yeah,
crouched with it
sure.
like on my knee, and he's gonna crawl out, and then we're gonna head straight towards the door, and we're gonna go out the door.
Which way is
We're
the door?
gonna.
You see a door to the west, but there's a quarter to
Well,
the
no, she's
east.
at the door with the light. She's
Yeah,
standing at the door with the
Fresno's
light. We're
there.
gonna run straight towards
So
her.
as
Yeah,
Fresno,
we're
you
running
help
towards
with the
Fresno.
shuffle of them. It might be too heavy. Let's
Do
see.
I have time?
No.
Not a lot of
Yes,
time.
you have time to help us though. It's a retreat. So
Fine,
anything that's a
fine.
retreat is
I'll
fine.
run and I'll just like quickly lift it.
Okay, you lift it off of them or help them. They push. You help them out of there. There's a bunch of books on the ground. Excuse me. There's a bunch of books on the ground now. The shelf is empty. Um, Now you go to the
Okay.
And I just
door.
grab them as soon as they get
Yeah,
up and
we
then
run to the
move them to
door.
start running.
We run
Open it.
south along. We along south along the east wall.
All
Avoid
right.
the pressure plate. Out the
Wait,
door to the
you open the
corner.
door or how do
Yep,
you open it?
hopping over it.
You said it opened after they left. The torches lit and
It was
everything went
unlocked,
back
but
to
it
normal,
wasn't
right?
opened.
We pushed the
Oh,
door
Push it
because
no,
it was
open.
a pool door.
Yeah, we
Remember?
pushed it.
no,
But
we
while
pulled.
you're
Oh
pushing
yeah.
it open,
No, we
on the other
pushed it,
side,
bro.
there's
Oh,
a
we
bunch of
okay.
creatures flying
Bro.
around right now. It sounds like crunchy
Okay.
flying sounds. Right? It
Okay.
sounds like
We just
buzzing.
were
Okay?
sprinting.
Just
We are
running.
running like hard as fuck.
Let me
We're
roll the
like booking
reaction.
it.
You're in their area, right? This is probably what
Okay.
the creatures ran from. They start flying down around you, curious
I
of you,
re-roll
but
it.
there
I
are these
re-roll it.
massive
I re-roll
bees.
it. I re-roll it. I re-roll it. Old school adventure.
Okay. Alright, they leave you alone. It's a
Alright, cool.
9. So they just fly in their area. Let's see.
Cool.
You lose old school adventurer, Ireland. You're no longer an old school adventurer. And then the group is moving which way? You hear these things to the north of you,
South
flying
along
around.
the east wall. Avoid the
Okay,
pressure plate. Out the door
good.
to the corner. Then east up the stairs. Across the landing. Eastward. Exit. And then we go
On
south
my
until we're
horse.
across the bridge. And then we
Yeah.
go east. And then at the crossroads we head east again.
Okay. So when you got out of the
How
tower,
many
which way
people
did
can I
you
fit
go?
on my
Straight
horse?
west,
We
right?
went east. No.
East? When you got out
Oh,
of the
well,
tower,
Bro,
which
it's
way did?
west, bro.
oh, when we got out the tower west,
Because
and
I
then
didn't hear
at
a
the
direction. I
crossroads.
heard south right after you got out of the tower. So,
Oh no,
um,
sorry.
you went west and then south, across the bridge and everything. Okay, very well.
Yeah,
Let
Yeah,
me
across
ask
the
you
yeah.
directions.
bridge.
I heard you. So you
Yeah.
would go east across the grasslands. There's 3 chances for wandering monsters on your guys' way back. Group one, the first guys to retreat. Here's your chance to encounter a monster. Fuck. All right.
Let's go adventure. Adventure. You can.
You want a mercy roll? Okay. All right. Here's your reroll.
Um.
How many
Adventurer.
people can I fit on my horse?
No, I mean, yeah. I
All right.
guess
Roll in
adventure.
again for group one. Okay. Group one's fine. Group
Okay.
two. Group two is fine. And last group. Fuck. All right.
So she's gonna use her roll, the one I gave her. Jadia's gonna use her
Yeah, I'm
reroll.
gonna use
Okay.
old school adventure.
You prayed for them to get away.
Oh,
Let's
there's
see.
a bunch of level ones, man.
Another
Come on.
mercy roll. All right. Roll in again. Whoa. All right.
She uses her old school legend and turns it into a just a pass.
That's
She's gonna
fucking
use her old school
crazy.
legend.
Are you sure? You don't just want to follow
You
through?
could.
Come
You could,
on.
you could break it off. You could break it into 2 adventures too.
Okay, break it into
Okay.
2 adventures and have it roll
All
again.
right. So
And that's for Felix, the ones that I
this
gave
is
her.
crazy if I roll another one. Let's
I
watch.
won. I won. I rolled a
All right.
one.
You
I
got
rolled
one.
a one.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, cool.
So you guys get home alive. Everyone gets home safely, finally. And by the end of it, one group at a time getting through the gate. You all eventually meet up at the tavern, discussing the craziness of that adventure, maybe, or the disastrous parts. But before you do, let's end it soon. Before we end it, let's just at least, if you want to discuss, wait. If you have questions, wait. Let's just at least get the loot split up, and then we can go into whatever after game
Yeah.
chatter if you want to stick around. But let me
So
end
you
the game
can
so you guys
book.
can get released or can freely chat, right, about what
Uh.
happened. But
Uh.
to wrap it up, basically the only loot acquired was the books, and the books they were normal
Yeah.
books. Did
Can
we
we
want
see
to
what?
sell them?
Can we read
Well,
Sure.
them
mine's
real
not a
quick?
normal book. Mine isn't
Can
a
we?
normal book. Mine's magic.
Yeah, the four that Hakan have are normal.
Oh,
Did you want to read these, Hakan? Look at them.
I'll read them first and then sell
I'll
them.
read. Yeah, I'll read
All right,
mine. You can do.
one
I
at a
have
time,
one.
please. So Hakan,
Sorry.
you read yours, and you read one book. It was about fruits, the different fruits of the land. It's an old book, but it's in the language of your dialect, right? Your ancestors. So it's just the language of Conrali. So it's not exactly in the common tongue. Let's see. So you read this one's all about fruits, particularly grapes. So you want to keep this or sell it? A fruit book.
I'll sell it.
Okay. It sells for 1 silver.
That's
Let's see.
fine. Money.
Okay. Or actually no, it's got content. So it wasn't an empty book. We'll say um it was normal, so it's got content. This book here, it's
20
gonna
silvers.
sell for
hey, isn't paper and like ink really hard to come by, and books are super rare?
kind of, yeah, certain books.
Yeah.
All right. So
A million silver.
this one here is worth
50 silvers.
Is there porn in this world?
Oh my
The book that you
god.
found was worth about 10 silvers. The cooking book. It was a, or not the fruit book. It was a rare kind of book about all the fruits of the land, or this, not all the land, but in this land.
Mm.
So, a book on fruits, if it matters. It's worth 10, but you only can sell it for 5. So, you get 5 silvers
Why
for
so
that one,
hard?
because it's not really a real,
What?
it's not a super
Okay.
special treasure. It's also old and damaged. Let's see. It's not
Okay.
So
super
we
damaged, but it's
adventured
old.
we adventured to
Alright,
one room then left.
alright. The next book was worth maybe 1 silver. You want to know the contents?
Sure.
Okay, this book was about, it was a children's book. It's just about a angry monster. A
Hey,
bunch of children
Frode, I
books
can
in
give
there.
you this.
You want to sell it or do you want to keep it?
That's why your elf died.
I'll sell it.
Okay. Next book that you read about was worth around 4 silvers, and this one here is about rocks. You want to keep it?
I'll sell that.
Various types of rocks. Okay. Sell for 4 silvers. And the last book is about 3 silvers. No wait, this one's gonna be about 4 silvers too. This last book is about the clouds, different kind of clouds and weather. Want to keep it?
Just sell it.
Okay. All right. You sold all 4 books. Next person was
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo. I don't think you mean kept your book. You pulled it off the shelf. You
Yeah.
you were looking
I never.
for a trap thing, and then
Yeah. I never put it back.
that's true. But that means
Just held onto it.
I don't know if
He
you.
never
I
took a
would've
different action, so he didn't
Okay.
drop it.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll let you slide with this one. You just didn't bag it, but that means I'm gonna
Oh,
assume
I have
your
a sack.
hammer and symbol
I
were
have a
put
sack.
away. Because it said
Okay.
that your hammer
Also,
and symbol were equipped at the time. So if you drop the
okay.
hammer,
Well, I have a sack. I could have just put it in my sack.
eventually, yeah. Let's say you did that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Thanks.
So this last book, the normal books,
Sorry.
worth 4 silvers,
Mm-hmm.
and it was about making clothes, knitting, and all that. You want to keep
Knitting.
it or sell it?
I mean, not. We could do our. We already know how to do. Almost everyone knows how to do that, right, Ikem? Just to
Yeah.
like maintain. Yeah. So, yeah. I'll just sell it.
Okay. All right. And next, there was one book that was different from the others. It
Mm.
was glowing originally, right? You open this up, of course, naturally, it's a spell book full of runes. So,
Oh baby. All right, I
Damn.
keep that. I keep that, Ekin.
all right.
Well, you
Oh,
lost
Yeah.
the
And
sell
if
it.
perfect.
if
Nah,
Vernon,
we're
if
not
Vernon
selling
or
that.
if Vernon or
You also
Fresno
have a
wants to
broken
read
arm
it
now,
or do
Arlen, by
whatever,
the way. So this will
that's
take a while to
yeah.
heal.
I'll get a cast on it. If Fresno or Vernon wants to read it or take it at any time since they stayed behind,
Do you
mainly
have read
Vernon.
magic?
Fresno
Otherwise,
was
you
the
don't even
OG.
know the contents of it.
Then you read
Yeah, I
magic.
did. I had it on my book when they took it. I'll just get a new book. I'll buy a new book, Ekin. But I did have it, I guess. So I'll just buy a new book with this
I'm all for
stuff on
you
it.
keeping it, to be honest. You can keep it.
Okay, Fresno, you good with that?
Yeah, it's alright.
All right, you
Okay.
lost your old book, right? Because they took it
Yeah.
from you. That doesn't mean that you know read magic anymore. You have to memorize it off of that book.
So
So
can
you
I
can't read
buy
your own book
another spell
anymore.
book? Can I buy another spell book and then just have you pick the two again?
It won't have those
So
spellbooks are your life's knowledge, right? That's the thing. Magic users are the one who starts with very expensive items. So that
Oh.
thing is
so
worth, to sell it you might not get much, but to buy one it's 50 silvers for one spell in it.
Oh
That's not
fuck.
including the book's price. So
alright, I'm gonna go, ref. Is that fine?
fine. Um,
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
dumb
so
dumb.
tough. I didn't know that. I wouldn't have let him
you have a
take
new
that shit
book
then.
with no way to read those spells, and I'm pretty sure you memorized sleep for this run, right, or something. So
No, I
It was
memorized
detect
detect
magic.
detect,
magic.
yeah. So you can't even, and you already cast that spell while you're down there. So
Okay.
you're a very
Well,
useless magic
can I
user at the moment.
re-roll a new character now that this character has a broken arm for next time?
Yeah.
You
Bro, like,
could.
why would
He
you let
also has
them
a
take your
spell book he
spell?
can't read. Does anyone else have read magic? They can identify the spells in there.
Not in this party.
I don't
Not
have
in this
any
party.
other magic
Cool.
use.
Could I wait, Ekin? Could I cast detect evil on it just in case? For my big character.
Uh, just make sure it
Oops, I'm
wasn't
back. My
cursed.
headset died.
Yeah, make sure it's safe.
Okay.
Wait, do
Sometime
I
throughout the
do I
next few days, you did try to make sure it was
Yeah.
safe or not evil, and it wasn't evil. So,
Okay.
a book full of runes.
Is
All
any
right.
of our other equipment evil too, like the disc?
Mysterious spellbook acquired by Arlen.
Mhm.
Arlen, you're keeping this, or are we selling this?
I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I
Mm.
almost died for this, dude.
Even combat pixies.
They're not pixies, it was sprites.
Anyway, Ekin, I got a dip.
All
All
right.
right, see you.
So thank you everyone for playing, and I hope to see you at the next one. I hope you have fun. This will
Wait, what
be.
about my book?
You had, oh yeah, you had a book too. It was backwards. It's a. We already know the. You want to sell it?
Yeah, how much is it worth?
It's worth a lot
Wait.
less because the words are backwards now. So, originally it would be
Oh,
worth 3, but because it's backwards, it's 1.
Yeah. Wait, so if it was
Oh wait,
if
no,
the
the
book
spell broke, so
yeah.
it's back to normal.
Yeah, that's what I say.
3 silvers. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
look back at
Wait,
it,
you
it no
didn't tell
longer
her what the
distorts it.
book's contents were, though. You just
Yeah.
said she
It's a
started reading
cookbook.
and then got delirious.
It's a
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
cookbook.
yeah,
cookbook.
but like,
Oh.
it would it have good recipes in
It has recipes of like traditional Conralian and uh, Westpurian food, right? So this is like
So like foreign foods?
southeastern European food. So it's like Mediterranean food in there.
You
Old
can
Would it
keep
be worth
Mediterranean
more in a
recipes.
different land?
Maybe.
Like, is there economy here?
Yeah, if someone's interested in buying this book that wants these kind of recipes. You want to
Could
hold
they
on to
wait
this
till
book
like
or do you want to sell it?
could they wait till like a merchant travels through maybe?
I don't really care if they want to hold it or sell it.
I'll hold it. I'll hold it for a
Okay,
different land.
Felix keeps it. So you get a cookbook.
Are we not? Are we not able to? Are we
Alright,
not getting any pay this time around?
let's split up the treasure.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see, 5, 6 plus
There's
12 is 18
was there
silvers
11 of them?
total. And then do you want to sell the green slime bit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's have the green slime
It's
bit.
not worth a lot, it's just
Oh,
one
yeah.
little bit. But I'll
Yeah,
tell
let
you
me.
how much it's
Yeah,
worth.
I forgot I had the green slime bit.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll sell it.
just a little chunk of green slime.
Yeah.
Dead green slime. Let's
So
see.
it's about
Oh
what is
yeah,
it?
isn't there disease checks too?
Yep, multiple characters are getting disease checks. So,
Oh
infections
yeah.
and all that over the next few days. Green slime, you just kill a little tiny chunk of it. So, let's see. Alright, 13. You get 1 silver for it. The green slime chunk. So, 19 silvers.
Let's go.
Someone in the town buys it for 19 silver. Or it meant 1
Egan, how
silver.
much does my magic book go for? Do we know? I don't want to sell it at all. I just want to know how much it goes for.
Um, it doesn't have a set price. You're gonna have to find someone willing to buy it. So,
Oh, okay.
it's a magic item. Alright.
Okay.
Most likely, it really depends on the spells. You can't just like not know it. If you don't know what it does, then it doesn't have a price. It's
Oh, okay.
it's priceless as in it's worth nothing right now because no one knows what it can do. So it's
All right.
worthless right now, right? Until you know what it actually does.
I
So
got you. I got you.
19 silver is gonna be divided. We're gonna go over the shares. Is Akon getting 2 shares, which is the normal share?
3 shares.
He says he thinks he gets 3. Any objections?
I object.
Okay. Akon, what's your reason? Multiple characters are objecting. 2 already object.
Because I was originally the one who got the majority of the books. And the
Bro,
others were just doing nothing.
that's your job though, to get the book.
Yeah.
I scouted and looked into the corner for the fucking shit, and then what do you mean? We all went together on an adventure. You grabbed
Yeah.
books off a
Go,
shelf.
man.
You
Go out.
left me.
That's
Hey.
like saying you
Loud.
should have. That's like saying you should have all the gold because you put it in your
Chill,
bag. Like,
chill out, guys. I
No,
was
I mean I think
joking.
Hakan has a point.
2 shares,
Like
3
he did
shares.
do
What are we gonna
everything.
do? Alright. Majority say the majority are against it right now, so it's gonna be 2 shares. Is that okay, Akon? Or gonna keep arguing against it?
I
Sure.
mean it's 2-2 vote right now.
So 2 shares for Akon, right? Lorenzo, 2 shares.
yep.
Alright, Fresno, 2 shares.
I guess.
Okay, Arlen, 2 shares.
I'll take 1 share since I have a magic item.
Okay, Vernon, that's fair. 2 shares.
Yep.
Okay,
No, he
Baldemar.
left.
Oh yeah. Uh, the usual is 2 shares, so if no one's here to respond, we're just gonna say 2. So Baldemar is gonna get 2 shares unless someone objects. Felix is gonna get 2 shares unless someone objects. Fro gets 2 shares unless someone objects. Gudrick gets 2 shares unless someone objects.
Gudrick would like 3 shares.
Any objections?
Why?
Torches, maybe.
Torches?
Getting in the
Torches.
Yeah,
way.
I guess. Yeah, it's fine.
Going back for the our friends at
Okay,
least.
well, if he's
That's a
getting
you
more for going
problem,
back,
buddy.
then I want more for going back.
Felix, he used all of his torches though. We extended a lot of his torches,
Yeah,
like
Oh,
we
5 of them.
yeah, I use torches, guys.
Alright.
at this point though, you've got enough. Okay, never mind.
Belnades, 2
Three?
shares.
No,
No, he's
3.
trolling. He's
No, I'm not.
trolling.
I'm being
Yes,
serious.
he,
I'm being
no,
so
he's
for
not.
real.
He's
Wait,
trolling,
after
and
I'm
he's
being so
everyone,
trolling.
for
I've
Get
real.
known
him
this
one
man
share.
for
Two
a long
shares.
time. I play games with
I'm
him every
Okay.
being
day.
so
Get
for
him. Get him
real.
one share. Give him one share.
No, no,
One
no.
share?
3, 3, 3. No, no, 2. Okay, make it 2. I won't be greedy.
Okay.
I'm a humble guy.
I'm in favor of one share.
All right, shut the
Any
fuck up. No one asked for you.
we have a vote on 1
Make
share.
it,
If
make it,
there's
make
2
it
votes
2.
on 1 share, then he might get 1 share.
Make it 2, please, Caden.
Anyone
I'm your
else say
best
1 share
buddy.
for Belnades?
That's up to them,
No.
bud. You
Give
you
him one
fucking. I
share.
muted you and saved you. You
Amster
didn't
says
talk
1
for a
share
solid
too.
30 seconds there because I muted you,
Alright,
man. So
Belnades,
Please.
2 say 1 share now, so you're gonna get 1 unless you have a good
Oh
argument.
my
Or someone
god,
else
that's so
See, that's
says
sad.
right.
2
Yeah,
shares
don't
for
play
you.
like that,
That's for
man.
fucking trolling our
Make it
other run,
4.
Choga.
Make it
Go
5. Make it
cry.
6.
Okay.
Make it 6.
You're
How
getting
about
1
that?
share unless someone says you deserve 2 shares.
How sad.
Okay. You're getting 1. Amster, 1 or 2 shares.
2 shares.
Okay. Any objections? Okay. Keep in mind,
Yay.
Bernades is 2 people who voted for 1 share for you was Felix and Amster. So you could have
It's okay.
voted 1
They're
share for
ops
the 2.
anyways. They're ops anyways. It's okay.
Alright.
I don't mind.
Okay. So at the end, when we divide up the silver, for the most part, most of you are just gonna get 1 silver, but let's just double check because we have very little silver.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 21 shares total. Okay, there's only 19 silvers. Some of you might not get anything. 19 divided by
I
21.
won't take anything. I won't take
Basically,
anything
if you're
again.
getting 1 share, you get nothing. So.
Yeah, I won't take anything. It's fine.
Well, I'll forego mine. I'll forego mine.
I'll
Alright.
take back my vote for him to get one share, and I'll sacrifice one of mine.
It's already kind of too
Aw.
late. So.
Is it? Okay.
I
Isn't
mean,
that adorable, guys?
let's see.
No, I just feel bad for being so mad at you for being so stupid.
For
If
real.
everyone
Like,
gets
why would you do that in the first place?
Because you're stupid.
No, I'm a genius. What do you mean?
Right.
really
That's why you
not.
wanted to shove our comrade into a fucking hole.
So
He
basically,
wasn't even here.
we could do 1 silver for everyone right now. There would be, if we do 1 silver for everyone, there would be
And then
8
2 for
silver
Goldrick.
left.
2
1
left,
silver for
we'll
everyone,
give.
and then 2 for Goldrick, right?
Yeah, we'll give the 2 to Goldrick.
Okay. So Goldrick gets 2 silvers then. So if
Yeah.
there's 11 of you total, if Goldrick gets 2, that's 12 accounted for. So there's 7 left to
I'll
divide.
take 2.
Lorenzo gets another. Hakan gets
Kaden
another.
should get
I'll take
one.
1. So
No, I'm
first
not getting any. I have a magic
we'll
item.
just do old
Lorenzo,
guard.
Hakun,
Yeah, we're just doing old
Goldrick
guard
all
middle.
got 2.
We'll do the senior members get it first, Deacon. So from top to bottom, senior.
Alright,
Wait, why
so
would
Fresno gets 2.
Sure.
Alright. Basically, out of the 11, because there was like 8 extra, 3 of you basically just get 1. So who are the 3 that get 1? Everyone else gets 2.
We'll make it the 3 who get 1.
Yeah.
I'm good with getting 1 or 0. It doesn't matter to me. Like I said, I got a magic
Arlen
item.
gets 1. Okay, since you got a book.
Alright,
Anyone
Ben
else?
can get 1.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, I thought
Maybe
we were
Felix
cool.
gets 1 since she kept the cookbook, which was worth like
Oh
3
yeah,
silvers.
she did keep the cookbook, so yeah.
Okay, so she gets 1. One more person gets 1. Who else?
Ven?
Hey, yeah, you can just take it back
Ben.
again.
Alright,
Alright, fuck you
Benaldis
guys.
or Benaldis gets 1.
Yep.
That's okay. I got too much from this run anyways. It'll be too greedy of me.
It wasn't that much money anyway.
It's not a
Yeah,
big deal.
and we have all those pots that I saw
We
in the
will-
corner for
when we
easy
get-
grabs.
yeah,
And no
when
one
we
took
get-
it, sadly. But it is what it is.
Yeah, we didn't have time. I would have grabbed those other cannonballs too, but we
We
didn't
were
have time.
focusing on moving forward like really
We spent too
quickly.
much time on areas that, I mean, I guess didn't really profit, but it was fun, so.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Egan,
We,
don't
we
lie.
got
You're trying to
Caden
kill
to
me, aren't you,
be,
Egan? You're trying
No,
to
I'm
kill
not.
my
insulted
ass.
a lot.
I literally am
Egan,
the
you want me
arbiter.
dead.
I let the dice
You want me
decide.
dead, Egan. You want me dead,
If
Egan.
that was the case, you would be dead already. You just have a broken heart. So.
Yeah, you can tell him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Egan, can I roll a new character for next session right now, though? I have it ready.
It's gonna have to be at the next one. That's how it is traditionally.
Ah.
So.
Okay,
But
that's fine.
then we
That's
won't.
fine.
If we get bigger silver, we won't do that to you.
All
But we're
right,
just like chilling
real
here, and
quick
I can just
though,
kind of troll.
It's
the
okay. I
game is
don't take this
over
game
now, so
seriously.
I want to thank you all for playing. It was nice playing with you all again. This is the last time, most likely, for this weekend. I'm going back to
All right.
work tomorrow, and it won't be until the next weekend after. So I want to thank you all for playing, showing up all this long ass weekend, this New Year's Eve weekend. So thank you for playing. It's
Mhm.
been very fun. I hope to see you all again. You guys can hang out here if you want, or you can take your leave at this point. Have a good rest of your day. I'll be here for a little longer, just in the background. I'm gonna be doing other things, but I'll listen in if you guys want to chit chat.
All right.
Boomer,
But
what
you
is
can
the
go.
odds